Some Kind of Radio Show is moving back to internet radio on backalleyradio.com. Same show, same time, new station. backalleyradio.com. Coming January 2021.
1 a.m. waking up in the morning, look like a mess, but I came prepared. For Thanksgiving turkey, I brought beef jerky, been here all week. The time is going, ticking on and on. Everybody's rushed into the store with the best deals, going through the ads like how are these real? Kick 'em in the kneecap, I printed a store map, got my plan of attack. It's all worth the wait on Black Friday, sleep outside of Best Buy Day. Do or die, ain't nobody got time for weakness. Black Friday, limited supply day. Everybody's looking for what's the cheapest. Buy anything you can grab, put the whole store on my tab. Run, life revolves around a price. 2 a.m. doors open wide, I better be the first one inside. Run, you better run. What's on my list? I got this, you got this, but this says I can buy 8. I got this, you got this, now you don't. Kick 'em in the kneecap, I printed a store map, got my plan of attack. It's all worth the wait on Black Friday, shopping with a black eye day. Do or die, ain't nobody got time for weakness. Black Friday, touch my card or die day. Everybody's looking for what's the cheapest. Buy anything you can grab, cut me in line and get stabbed. Run, life revolves around a price tag. Yesterday was a holiday, today is Black Friday. Everyone is fighting for the hot item. We gonna have a brawl today. Tomorrow I was sleeping so tired, the days are blurred. I don't wanna know how to spend on Black Friday, sleep outside Best Buy Day. Do or die, ain't nobody got time for weakness. Black Friday, limited supply day. Everybody's looking for what's the cheapest. Buy anything you can grab, put the whole store on my tab. Run, life revolves around a price tag.
From the SKO Media Group studio in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, it's time for the Some Kind of Radio Show, starring Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew. Call in or text to 234-200-5110. That's 234-200-5110. Now, here's Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
Black Friday matters. That's all I have to say. Good night. This is kind of like a last show. No, it's not really our last show. Not at all, right? It's our last podcast. Let's just put it that way. This is our last podcast.
But, you know,
We've done a lot of last. You know how many last shows you sat through with me now, Ben?
I know.
Aaron sat with my retirement show.
I was the retirement.
You were the retirement show.
You were still running around,
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah.
Between moving the house and moving the office.
Yeah.
That basically Mike and I were the retirement show. Oh wait, we were joined like half an hour later.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that was it.
And I had my retirement show. Let's see. Let's see. We had
Wait,
a
that
last
was-
show at the station in Kent.
That
Yep.
was,
We did that show. That was a fun show.
Oh, that was blast.
Then we had our last show at the old station, or our old station. You know,
Yeah.
the SKO.
Sorry,
Right.
last Friday night show, and then your retirement show.
Yeah.
And then SKO
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
SKO 5.0 never got off the ground.
yeah. Well,
Because we had
this
the
is our
ideas for it,
This is not a last show. This is a last podcast.
Yes.
Right.
Because the show is moving back to where we belong on internet radio, backalleyradio.com. If you heard at the very top of the program, that's where we're going to be moving first of the year. Now, what date we don't know yet. We're going to get when we get a little closer. We're going to probably run a couple weeks of music and testing, before we start with live programming. But we don't have to do much other than just set things up. I mean, it's going to be a very quick bang, bang, bang.
Right.
But we already decided we're not going to launch Back Alley until 2021. That is the plan. And we're going to start with the fresh year. And the only reason we're not going through the rest of the month, this studio is going to get a remodel. And because the video version of this show, which we do as a Facebook Live, is going to be, we're not doing Facebook Lives anymore for the show.
No.
What we're going to be doing, we're going to be streaming the show live on backalleyradio.com. We will be doing the video presentation version of the show recorded, and we'll replay it on our YouTube channel for everyone to watch it. So it's still going to be the same. It's still going to look pretty much the same. It's just going to be a little bit different. Thanks, honey. I'm going to be loading up on chicken and burgers, and also, and we got Hershey Kisses. Holy shit! You have pizza, and we have bourbon and ginger ale. Galley Boys, and my sweetheart. Thanks, honey. There's plenty of little chairs over there. Oh, they're comfortable. Well, that's what we have left, honey. Unless you want to bring the big one down.
I am the big one.
Oh, yeah, you are the big one. Aaron is the big one.
I am the big one.
Oh, okay. Well, remember we had Tony bought all these little chairs.
Yeah.
When we had. But it's funny, we had those chairs. And I remember I bitched the whole time. We got to get some more bigger chairs, and then we move it here, and we get big chairs.
Yeah.
Right.
But now we all got comfortable chairs to sit in.
Yeah.
We'll have
But
more.
that's still the most comfortable chair.
I love this chair.
Yeah.
This chair is like awesome.
I remember.
You and
at
I
the
would
old-
like.
at the
You'd
old
always take
studio,
this out of my office.
I would always grab it out of the office because that was always the most comfortable
This
chair.
this
to do.
chair was my chair at SKO
Yeah.
in my office behind my desk. And Aaron, I go in and I was like, well, chair's moved. Aaron's here.
Aaron's been here.
Aaron's been here.
I would always make a point of moving it back. So if the chair was
You
missing,
always moved it back.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was in the studio doing something.
Yeah.
Probably not something I would need to
Well,
do.
then
on
I
the
came
air,
in the
just-
one day and I saw this big white spoogey stain, and then I was like, okay, Aaron was here.
Well, I left it there because it's the first time I was able to hit the ceiling.
We're proud of you. We're
It
very
was
proud
a
of you.
very proud moment.
Very proud moment, and it's like a proud father moment, even though you're a little older.
I
than me,
shot
but-
so hard I made the motion sensor cameras go off.
Oh, it did, big time. They all went off. But anyway, just kind of again clarification. This show is we're not done. This is our last podcast. We're going to be taking the month of December off, probably the first part of January. So we'll probably be off about 6 or 7 weeks.
Yeah.
Is this show, and then we're going to bring this show back probably towards the end of January, and we'll be live on backalleyradio.com audio. And the thing is, we're not going to do a live video, is because we want people to tune in to the radio
Radio show,
station,
yeah.
Right.
not watch us on Facebook, because we did a little bit of both at SKO, and we
Right.
got and it
Tons
killed,
of
it
people-
killed our listener numbers.
Tons of people would watch it on Facebook Live, and no one was tuning in.
Right.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, we're going to do a video, but it's going to be replayed the next day on YouTube.
Yep.
Right.
So if you want to, if you missed anything, you want to watch the show, we're going to play it the next day. So no more live video for the program after tonight. This is the last live video we're doing.
Good. So I don't have to wear clothes anymore.
Yeah, you don't. You still have
Yes,
to wear clothes.
you do.
I don't. Question.
Yes, you do.
What are we going to be playing on? Audio-wise.
Audio wise,
Tune in.
We got TuneIn.
We're
We
going
got
to be on
Simple.
TuneIn. TuneIn, Simple Radio.
We'll have a web player on the website.
Yep.
You can listen directly from the website.
And a lot of people have been asking, ever since we made the announcement we're going to be on TuneIn, they're like, how the freaking hell you guys get on TuneIn? Because no one's getting on TuneIn.
I can even explain that.
And please do. Tony.
Okay, because when you have the tune-in block, even when SKO Radio went away,
Yeah.
we still retained that.
We still retained it.
and
yes.
all we have to do is rename it now and put the new logo on it. because
Exactly.
It's still ours.
Yep. It's still ours, so we're just moving it, and we're going to give it a new IP, and that's all we're going to do, and it's going to
kinda
pick
like-
right back up.
It's kind of like, okay, a bar shuts down, it has its liquor license. Well, it's going to have the same liquor license under a new name.
Right.
So-
Kind of the same thing.
Kinda the
and,
same thing.
And
That reminds me of Moriarty's.
If you look at our website,
Downtown.
you'll see just so there's some understanding of transition. It's not so much Back Alley is going to be SKO. It's not. It's
No.
going to be ran under SKO Media. SKO Media is its own. That's a whole different deal, but it's going to be under that umbrella. But the station's actually going to be owned and operated by myself and Aaron, Mike, and John. That's going to be the owners under SKO. We're all it's all kind of a big merge, basically.
right.
However you want to put it. So SKO is going to be the owning entity, even though it's going to be ours. It's legalese crap.
Yeah.
But anyway, we are not going to be SKO Radio Network because we were talking about, do we want to bring SKO back or do we want to start something new? And we all said, let's start something new.
Right.
Yeah.
And because we want to change, we want to go with a different identity because SKO was SKO. That's it.
Yeah.
This is a completely different station. SKO, we played anything and everything.
Mm-hmm.
This station is going to be rock and roll and podcast, and a couple live shows. I mean, we're not bringing in a Tom, Dick, and Harry host here.
Yeah.
You're gonna make 5 sets of keys for your house.
Sure,
Yeah.
no, no.
And that's how we're gonna do it.
Yeah, no, we're not. Good try. But no, what we're doing is it's
Come
going
down-
to
come
be a
downstairs
completely completely different deal. Where we're going to have a couple of live programs, but every other talk show will be a podcasted show that we're going to run, and we're going to run those at certain times of the day. We're not going to run them throughout the day at different times. We're going to have podcast and live show hours,
Yep.
and then we're going to have music hours. So whatever type, if you know, hey, you want to tune into a show, like a talk show, they're going to be on certain sets of hours, probably like 7 to 10
Yeah.
throughout the week and whatever days we run this show. Okay, so we're going to kind of keep it all on the same 3-hour block.
Yep.
The other 21 hours is going to be
Stream
stream music,
music.
and you're going to hear some promos and commercials and other crap. But it's going to be 21 hours a day of music, 3 hours a day is going to be talk and podcast. So that's kind of what we're doing with it, and we're going to stick to a certain set of times for continuity across the board.
Yeah.
So we're not going to. It's not going to be one of those you like to look and oh God, are they running music now, or is it going to be? Because we used to run different times of the day for all different types of shit.
Yeah.
This, we're not going to do that. We are doing specific times for everything. So across the board, every day of the week, from 7 to 10 will be probably either a replay of this show or whatever podcast we end up picking up, or our new show, which we're going to be doing with, it's going to be me, Mike, and Aaron and John, which is going to be called The Regulars, and that's going to be. We'll talk more about that later. But that show is going to be that show is going to be nothing like what this is.
No.
And that's going to be hosted primarily by Aaron and Mike. I'm going to be a co-host. That's all I'm going to do. And completely different deal. It's going to be one of them shows we ain't going to basically give a shit what we say. And it's not going to be for the faint of heart by any stretch. You think this show's rough? No. That one's going to be rougher. It's going to be more edgier. And the whole thing with Back Alley, it's going to be an edgier station. It's not going to be mom and dad station, basically. It's going to be an edgier, kind of a just no holds barred, no horse shit, no BS station.
Where's the handcuffs and the blindfold? Because
None.
I need it.
No handcuffs. Absolutely zero. No handcuffs at all. Because
I'm not talking about. Never mind.
yeah, but anyway, and I know Aaron will expound a little bit on this about.
You want me to expand on handcuffs and blindfolds?
Please do. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ben is a big fan of them because he just loves being restrained.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's how we get to. It's why
Yeah.
we get him to eat so many galley boys.
Yeah. And tonight's show, we've been going a little serious the last month or so, but tonight we're going to cut loose and have some fun.
Yes.
And kind of go back to the roots of what this program is.
Yep. Fuck you, DeWine.
And Mike DeWine, eat my fuck.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I found a nice picture of him taking his dog.
His
shit
dog
on-
took a
his,
shit
His dog
underneath
took
the
a shit
table while he's
underneath
trying to
the
make a
table.
proclamation.
And he's making a proclamation. His dog took his shit, and that's great. Good job. But yeah, tonight. But seriously, tonight's Black Friday Matters, and we're going to be playing news clips from Black Friday
Mayhem.
cover of Mayhem over the years, and they're going to talk about how 2020 is different than past years. We're going to have a lot of different shit going on like that. And I said shit going on. Yes, I did. Don't really care. I know, I'm good. Shit. It was ripe. It was juicy.
I just feel bad for whoever has to go into the downstairs bathroom after I do.
You did christen it up there.
I did. I laid a log.
You made that bathroom your bitch.
That bad. The dog.
Holly didn't even bark after you came out. That's how
That's how
ratchet
bad it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
The dog
Holly didn't
was
even
over
bark
here.
at you. When you went upstairs, I thought she was going to like go through the gate. Then you came out, nothing. And it's like, wow, that must have went through the walls. It must have seeped through. I
Mustard
went
gas.
upstairs and I thought I was going to pass out. for a
Mustard
minute.
gas. Yeah.
Mustard gas.
That's why the kids won't come downstairs. They have to walk past it. And they
Yeah.
can't.
Like,
I'm
oh,
just like, no.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You know, that's why they say after mustard gas and pepper spray, you know that you're a well-seasoned veteran.
Jesus.
He's not the comedy killer for nothing, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen.
Do we have any mayo? They give you any mayo?
I got some mail for you. Hang on.
I don't want that. That's salty. I don't care. Huh? Do we have
He's gonna bite into a pickle here.
Thank
You're actually standing up to give him mayo. She's gonna.
Ooh, hey baby.
Is there going to be a show where you're not actually going to try to hump each other on the air? That's like every week.
No.
Every week.
If you notice, I'm not.
Or actually, it's every week that I'm here, so I must do something to you that makes you want to grind on his sleeve.
I do that all the time anyway.
She does.
But when I'm here, you do it on the air in front of me. Make me watch.
They haven't amputated that finger yet.
No, the rest of it's still stuck up inside.
Like your tongue,
Bite my tongue.
Amish man.
Hey, come on, I got rid of the goatee.
Yeah, no, it just all grew back.
Well,
Everything else grew around it.
yeah. I'm telling you, a little chloroform will knock you out a little bit. You'll wake up and it'll be wrapped up in gauze. You won't feel a thing.
No, I'm fine. I can do it without a mayo. It's not a big deal. I'd love some mayo, but it's okay. I mean, I like these
Here.
with or without. I don't
Put
care.
this nasty crap on it.
No, I'm not putting that on. No, it's ranch.
You can't put ranch on chicken.
Shit.
But you assholes are putting tartar sauce in a burger and making me eat it.
not putting-
Piss
Yeah.
off.
You was like dry stuff.
Ranch is good on a chicken, like
Mayo's
a chicken.
good. I like mayo on those.
Chicken wings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Put ranch in your chicken sandwich. That'll make it better.
No, I'm not a ranch bird. Like now, my daughter Lori, she'll drink this shit.
Ugh.
Where are you going, hon? Oh, can you get me some mayo?
She's being a nice.
She's gonna.
Thank you, sweetheart.
She's gonna milk it herself.
You gonna milk it yourself? Don't go that way
Here come the dogs.
because the door's still open. Okay.
Oh, skill. She got skill.
Well, she knows how to keep them back.
Do we need, should we do this now?
Burgers? Yeah, let's do it. We are going to bring back tonight the SKO burger review here live on some kind of radio show
There's olives on these things.
on the top.
Only on the
it's
top.
It's a like a
It's a
like
garnish.
it's a
like a
garnish.
garnish.
It's a garnish.
Oh, I can't.
Anyway, let me tell you something about this.
right.
Now, originally, let me tell you, I went back and watched my old. Ooh, you guys gonna feed each other olives? That's kind of like romantic, dude.
Then why did you open your mouth, tadpole? Seriously.
Because he likes salty things in his mouth.
Apparently. He likes it when I put salty things in his mouth.
Oh, thanks, honey.
If I'd have known, I'd have given it to Tony.
Oh no, don't squirt it on me. It is. Stop
I'm going
it.
to go for my second one then.
Yeah, you want to hand me one too, please?
Yeah. Dude,
Huh?
You have so many freaking sandwiches going on.
Just a couple squirts. Don't need much.
So this is Aaron's
That's good.
first ever Galley Boy.
Okay.
God.
He,
Oh, I love these things.
oh, these are amazing.
All right, I got my
Now, I
insulin
watched
here.
my first.
Can I have a throw-up bucket?
I'm like
Are
you, 'cause
you
I don't think I can do tartar
seriously?
sauce on a steamer.
You want a bucket?
Or do you just want me to throw up in a glass?
Oh my god.
No.
Give him give him the sack. Give him the sack.
He already gives me the sack.
No, take everything out of the sack. If he throws up, you can puke in the sack. There we go. There's a throw up bucket. Now you're gonna need a throw up bucket. These things are like sex on the mouth, by the way. The first review of these I gave it an 8.6, and
6.9 just makes me want to eat a dick.
If they're good enough for LeBron James, they're good enough for you.
Right. No.
Nothing's good enough for LeBron James.
So you're
All right.
about to eat that, and you
this
have
is a Galley Boy from Swenson's. All right, here we go. Oh, these are like sex in the mouth.
Take
I
a
know
good
that.
big bite of it.
take one good bite, and if you don't
afraid.
like it, then I will eat the rest.
Oh my God. Well, here we go. There's Aaron's bite.
Oh, it
Well.
can't be that bad.
Hold on a minute. He's chewing. He's chewing. He hasn't vomited. No?
Oh God.
He's the first person ever I've never seen like a galley boy.
Oh God.
He's like, let me wash this down with some whiskey. let me.
First of all, I want props for not spitting it out.
You do get props. You get props.
Why did you not like it?
That sauce on it. I swear to God,
That sauce is what?
it tastes like my ex-wife. Oh. Okay.
Bum 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 bum.
Man, you guys got some galley boys to eat. Chow down.
We're gonna eat some.
Are you-
Ben, we're gonna be eating some galley boys tonight.
I've never had one.
Ben, oh, you never had one? You must try one.
I don't think I would like it either.
All right, Ben. So we got to see who can eat the most galley boys. You
Well,
might
you
well have,
gentlemen.
you know what? You may as well have a chicken sandwich too, so we're even.
Yeah.
Would you like a chicken sandwich too?
That's spicy chicken.
Take it. Yeah, take a chicken.
Trust me, if it wasn't from Chick-fil-A, I would eat it.
I guess I'll.
Have a chicken sandwich. So we're gonna eat chicken sandwiches and burgers tonight,
Yeah.
and
taste is still
and
in
we're
my
gonna
mouth.
keep eating.
God dang it. This was my 4 days to not eat other than things.
8.6 again.
Yep.
Same rating.
Not one.
Great
See,
burger.
and here's the thing, because
Here's
people
the
always
thing, I'm
ask
going to
me.
get drunk because I'm going to be drinking all of this to wash the taste out of my mouth.
Oh my.
Well, see, and here's the
Would you like the chicken sandwich instead?
No, that's okay.
Are you sure?
Would you like some pizza?
Pizza?
I'm fine. I'm good. Thank you.
Stuffing?
Oh, I always love your stuffing.
Would you like? Ben would like to give you some stuffing.
Ben loves giving
Kind
me
of
some
creamy.
stuffing.
I was told we were told you made it.
And see, here's the thing, you
She
know,
makes
this is
awesome
like,
stuffing.
I mean, to me, I like the galley boy. I mean, I've been like kind of overexposed to Swenson's just because, you know, that's what we've always had around here aside from A&W. I'm more of a Sonic fan,
Right.
Because I want to get the breakfast sandwich and the Chicago dog, and I want to be able to
Chicago dog's great.
And
Now I've been to Swenson's and I've had their double burgers. Swenson's used to come to when I worked downtown.
Yeah.
They would always like once a month, like
The food
clockwork.
truck.
The food truck would come. They
Yeah.
would come to our office building specifically for us.
Yeah.
and that was like, okay, we planned our paydays around it.
Now,
Because
have-
I'd get 2 double burgers and a giant ass thing of tater tots.
Yeah.
and that was that was lunch. Of course, that's how I became a diabetic, but still.
have you ever been to Walnut Wednesdays downtown Cleveland?
Yes, I have. They're there too. But usually when on Walnut Wednesdays, that's when I try to avoid Swenson's because there's like 17 other food
Yeah.
trucks. And I mean, the office building I work at, I walk right past the Ohio Savings Building.
Yeah.
There's Walnut Wednesdays.
Yeah, so you're, right there. And it's just me. I mean, I think there's like 20 Swenson's
Right.
that are open right now. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
You go up to Seven Hills, you got them.
They're everywhere
Go down
now.
to Canton, you know,
Oh, yeah,
everywhere.
everywhere.
I mean, and they're branching out.
The newest one, which is in North Olmsted,
Yeah.
is awful. My ex sister-in-law,
Yeah.
my ex's sister, went there when they first opened,
Uh-huh.
and it was god awful. And
Yeah.
I thought, I wonder if
Breaking it in.
They're just breaking it in, or they're trying to figure stuff out, or what.
Which a lot of them are. I mean, they're training new employees.
Training new employees, probably getting the grills probably brand new grills.
Yeah.
So you got to think about all these other Swensons, like the one over here, right where we got these from. That's been there forever. So that grill's been there a while.
Yeah.
So it's seasoned. It's ready.
The one I usually go to is the one in Fairlawn.
Yeah.
Because it's right down the road.
One at
from us.
Fairlawn's pretty good too.
Yeah.
Question.
Yep.
Did you guys know
No, we didn't, but you're going to tell us.
when you're working at Swenson's, you're not just located at one, you have to work at 2 different ones?
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Yeah. You got to do half your hours here and half another hours there. Well, and I had always asked, because I always wondered, why are there only guys that are running around serving?
I saw a couple girls there this year.
Yeah, and they're like, they typically hire guys because they hustle a little faster than women do.
That's discrimination.
Well, it's just
this is what they've always done.
what they've always done. Just because
There's girls there now. Believe me, there's a lot of girls working this
yeah,
one up
but
here
it's
now.
like historically, I would always see guys that were working there, and it was just
That's kind of like Dilly's.
Girl-
Dilly's
yeah,
always hires
Girls
guys
that
too.
have the endurance and the speed to run like that all day don't want to work at Swenson's. They want to run in the Olympics.
yeah.
Okay.
You're not wrong.
And plus, when it's that time of the month for you,
Shit.
can you continue to run like that?
It's gonna seep. You're gonna
Yeah.
get some seepage.
So, but yeah, that's
Or better yet, your manager looks at you and goes, I'm going to need a little bit more hustle out of you. I'm like,
yeah.
you
You're
know
gonna-
what, motherfucker? Hustle this, all right? I will hustle as much as I do. It's like the pieces of flair scene from Office Space.
Yeah.
So 32 is enough, right? This is enough hustle, yeah.
You getting
Wow.
full already? Pussy.
He's gonna fall. asleep.
Yeah.
He's gonna
He's
fall
already
asleep.
done that. Matter of fact, we turned that into a TikTok video.
We're gonna have a break. He's gonna go upstairs to sit on the couch for a little bit, and we're gonna have to have like the
gonna
TikTok.
be
We'll wake him
three
up
of us.
tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I'll wake up at 4. Oh, hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Why is the dog grundling me? And why am I liking it?
He'll have like 2 dogs grundling him. One on each leg.
One in the pink and one in the stink.
Oh,
Yeah.
Little Neapolitan action.
So I'm very disappointed that you don't like it, but I'm proud that you tried
We're all proud of you, Aaron.
I'm proud of
Props for you trying
After
it.
you trying it,
Yeah.
just can't do it. And that's why he says, "Well, I'm going to drink more of this bourbon here."
But yeah,
the way- by the way, thank you for the bourbon.
I wanted to at least give a little bit of a shout out for here because this has been clickbait on my Facebook page forever. And I went down to the local liquor store
That's
and got
smooth.
the last bottle that they had
Super
there.
smooth.
It's called Freedom Whiskey, and it's bottled and distilled by veterans. So yeah, I mean, knowing me and Mike,
Absolutely.
I always follow
Absolutely.
along
Yeah.
with veteran stuff. This black dog tag that I've had on my it came with the bottle. They're kind of wrapped in here.
Yeah.
But this has got to be you guys know I'm a Scotch guy.
I know.
100% Scotch guy.
Absolutely.
But this is incredibly smooth bourbon.
Oh yeah,
And-
it is. I mean, when I smell that, I'm like, you can just smell how smooth it is. I mean, there's no harshness to it at all.
No.
It's just like, boy, it just goes down super easy.
Yeah.
It's nice and warming.
Not necessarily a pucker smooth and easy.
No.
Thank God for that. But
But it's just easy, and it has a nice warming effect. It's just
Yeah.
enough to warm you up. Mm-hmm. But it's not like I've drinking a lot of bourbons, and it's like
yeah,
you do one of those, like oh shit, even when you mix it with some shit.
right.
And this is like ultra smooth. I mean, it's one of the finer ones I've had. And I'm not I'm not a big bourbon guy, but this is actually really really good. I'd totally get about all that.
You know what I had today?
Huh.
Sex.
I wish.
We'd
With
be
his
proud,
hand.
we'd be proud of you if you did. Because it's like
What was his name?
Tony?
No.
Must have been Dylan.
What did you have? Oh! Cheap one from the
I saw
bleachers.
Dylan Wednesday, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, he
Did
stopped in to
frisk
say
you?
hi.
Did he frisk you? Oh,
No,
it's
he
a
gave me
social call.
Give me a reach around.
There you go.
Was
What
he
did
in
you have
uniform
today?
or was he on his own time?
He was on his own time. He stopped in and said hi and socialized. He was off on Wednesday, Thursday, so he stopped in Wednesday night to say hi, and he socialized for about 3 hours, and he was there a while. Yeah.
Did he give you what you've been looking for?
Hell no, not even close. He brought it up, but no, he brought it up.
Would have been nice, but
it would have
okay.
been nice, but he brought
Well,
it
what
up.
did you get today, Ben?
So today I had tried eggnog, spiced eggnog.
Oh yeah, what kind?
That I don't know, but they over poured. So
Oh.
I'm like, yeah, nope. But that's what made me.
Now, I like the Southern Comfort eggnog. Have you ever had that? Oh my god! Now that's like the only kind I will buy. Southern Comfort makes an eggnog. Now I don't do eggnog. I don't mix it with shit. I just drink it like that.
Mm-hmm.
But Southern Comfort makes the best eggnog I've ever had.
Because isn't eggnog
Period.
supposed to have rum in it instead
If you want to make it an adult,
Yeah.
you add
Yeah.
rum to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Southern Comfort
Who
makes
would-
an eggnog.
Who in the hell would drink a virgin eggnog? It's like milk and eggs.
I love it. I drink it that way.
Well, you eat galley boys, so.
I eat a lot of things.
I mean, you're
Yeah.
It's like I know people growing up that would drink buttermilk, and I just
Oh, I can't do buttermilk. Oh, I'd rather drink my own.
That's why these whole chicken war things that's going on TV right now.
Yeah.
That's the problem. This is all buttermilk breaded chicken. I
Mm-hmm.
can't stand buttermilk chicken. Now there are some things that you can mix with buttermilk, and it's like buttermilk biscuits.
Yeah.
I'll annihilate those.
buttermilk
I go to
pancakes.
buttermilk,
buttermilk
pancakes.
pancakes,
Yeah.
biscuits.
Buttermilk
But-
breaded chicken.
Yeah,
no,
I'm not-
you could taste too much of the buttermilk in it.
No.
because Wendy's jumped on board with that, and I was like,
Butter,
I'll give it a try because
like,
they were giving them away for free.
There's a lot of places like it's overpowering.
Yeah.
and it's like it takes away from the chicken. But, I can't do the buttermilk chicken. No.
Because it's like there was the whole thing, Popeyes versus Chick-fil-A, who has the best sandwich. And for me, it's
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A
Well,
all day.
I've only ever at Popeyes, and it's because it's like I don't eat at Chick-fil-A.
Everything I've ever had from Popeyes is dry,
Yep.
Well,
dried out.
I've never had it. Never had
Good luck trying to get
gone-
in line. The lines there are
I've gone-
insane. I
I've
don't
gone-
understand
I've
why.
been
but
to Popeyes once on 55th when
Yeah.
we wanted to try something different for lunch.
I wasn't
was
impressed.
Like, I'm not going to do this again.
yeah, I was not
Chick-fil-A or
impressed. I was
KFC
not-
if I
yeah,
want-
KFC. You know,
Every time I try to go Chick-fil-A on a Sunday, they're not open.
Damn it!
Damn it.
I'm telling you.
some kind of bullshit.
Well, it's Chick-fil-A's like
Yeah,
very,
I know.
very anti-LGBTQ type of thing, and I'm like, okay, so their Chick-fil-A's are basically homophobes, and somebody was like, yeah, you could pretty much say that. They're very. I'm like, because my buddy goes and he's like, we have our Bible group there on Wednesday nights, and I'm like, that's enough for me.
Yeah. All right, let's take our first break, guys. All right. Some kind of radio show. We'll be right back after these important messages.
And maybe Ben will be awake.
And maybe Ben will be awake. We're hoping. Stay tuned, everybody. Some Kind of Radio Show is moving back to internet radio on backalleyradio.com. Same show, same time, new station. Backalleyradio.com. Coming January 2021.
For years, the cornerstone of the holiday shopping season has been Black Friday.
In Buffalo, New York, shoppers stampeded at Target.
And the crowds just keep getting bigger and bigger. This place is packed with people, and it has been since 5 o'clock.
Not only is it a time of sales, but it helps people psychologically, helps us shoppers think, oh yeah, Christmas is coming, Hanukkah is coming, I'm going to be with my family, let me start buying things.
Waking up at the crack of dawn to rush into stores became somewhat of a holiday tradition for many families. But this year is shaping up to look different.
What the pandemic has done is actually accelerate the trends that we'd seen, and that is a move to contactless, a move to convenience, or really a move toward digital instead of kind of the traditional shopping experience. So I think that's going to be a lasting change that we see as a result.
The shopping tradition dates back to the 1920s and 30s, when families would start buying holiday gifts the day after Thanksgiving. Traditionally, this was the first day that retailers would start advertising for Christmas. But by the 2000s, companies were announcing Black Friday doorbuster deals earlier and earlier.
Target stores opened at 5 this morning, and there were plenty of excited shoppers on hand.
So there were these few horrific moments where people were dying or getting seriously injured because of people rushing into a building.
Some department stores were opening at midnight. And within a few years, the deals were creeping into Thanksgiving Day. By the 2010s, the one-day event had ballooned to cover the full holiday weekend. But around this time, retailers were also launching more online sales on the Monday after Thanksgiving. This was known as Cyber Monday, and it was growing fast. In 2016, Cyber Monday sales hit a new record of nearly $3.5 billion.
Digital became much more important to the consumer. So what we found is Cyber Monday actually started to take on a heightened importance.
For many companies, Thanksgiving weekend, starting with Black Friday and stretching into Cyber Monday, is one of the most lucrative times of the year. But recently, appetite for the chaos of Black Friday has started to fade. And then in 2020, the retail industry and how people shopped changed.
Retailers across the country announcing closures and shortening their store hours in the hopes of limiting the outbreak.
Add in the coronavirus pandemic, and there are retailers that may not survive.
We've seen massive amounts of retail closings, accelerated bankruptcies this year. That means there's probably going to be fewer stores, and there might be more of a consolidation in where people go to some of these big box stores that have been open and operating the whole time.
During lockdowns in March and April, spending slid off a cliff, with a record drop in retail sales as people were forced to stay home due to the coronavirus pandemic. Between April and October, around 5,000 U.S. stores went out of business. But even the retailers that had weathered the pandemic are changing the way they operate.
This year, retailers, for the first time in modern memory, are saying, we're not going to be open on Thanksgiving. Black Friday will be open the day afterwards, but on Thanksgiving, deals are online.
When stores open, consumers can expect limited hours and capacity, curbside pickups, and a much calmer atmosphere than years past.
When folks go in a store, they're wearing a mask, they're being counted, and stores are being cleaned all the time.
But perhaps the biggest change of them all? The shift to online shopping. A recent survey found that 70% of consumers plan to shop online more than normal to avoid crowds and exposure to the coronavirus. But this doesn't mean that brick and mortar stores will disappear entirely.
We mostly still shop in stores, even now, even in a pandemic. I know folks have been talking for years about the fact that stores would just slowly disappear. Shopping will change, how we discover products will change.
And how these products get delivered will change too. As a result of the shift to online shopping, e-commerce stores are facing major delivery logistics and shipping hurdles this year. During the beginning of the pandemic, consumers were faced with month-long delays as ports closed and supply chains broke down. Now the question is whether shipping companies can handle the mass influx of online orders that are expected over the next 2 months.
A big reason that retailers are pushing people to shop online earlier is to spread out sales and give a little breathing room to the e-commerce supply chains.
But right now, the numbers don't look too promising. The shipping industry is expected to be more than 4 million packages over capacity during the peak of the holiday season this year.
It's going to be really hard to order something 2 days before Christmas and have it arrive. That literally might not be an option, even if you're willing to pay $50 for shipping, because there won't be capacity to get it to you, which could push people to stores.
But at the same time, many have lost their jobs due to the pandemic this year and may not have the ability to buy gifts.
We have, around 20 million people on unemployment. There was a little bit of a false sense of security that came because we got big stimulus checks in the spring. There was additional unemployment that people were getting until the end of July. A lot of that is gone or up in the air and hasn't really been resolved. So retailers are definitely ready for lots of consumers not to feel like buying at all or buying a lot less. And even for folks that have jobs, I think my sense is, talking to retailers and consultants, those folks are saving a lot more, which points to a little bit of caution.
This means that certain retailers that cater to pandemic living, like groceries and home improvement, could continue to see profits, while those that would traditionally see big sales around Black Friday, such as clothing and toys, could see bigger losses. The past year has upended the retail industry and shaken up what is traditionally the biggest sales period of the year. But most notably, 2020 has solidified the trend towards online shopping as a permanent part of the retail industry's future.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, we're back. Some Kind of Radio Show, 7:38. We're live, we're worldwide, we're everywhere, and we don't care.
Hell no.
This is our final Facebook Live version of this program.
So get a good look at us.
It's a good look at us because you're not going to see us on Facebook Live after tonight. Our next program will be January. It'll be probably towards the end of January, and we'll be streaming live on backalleyradio.com. Aaron, would you like to tell us a little bit about backalleyradio.com?
It's a website.
Thank you.
Next time, don't ask me to tell you a little bit about it.
Tell me a lot about it.
Backalleyradio.com. This was the brainchild of, as you mentioned, yourself, myself, Mike, and John, who's recovering from turkey coma.
Yeah, where is he?
I just fucking told you.
He's got
listen.
He's got a turkey leg stuck up his ass right now.
Oh,
see?
get well, John.
Turkey coma.
Get well, John. No, John's enjoying his evening with family tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, turkey coma.
Turkey
Get
coma.
well, John.
Get well. No, he's already planned on not being here tonight. We already do.
And this came about because...
Just because we felt like it.
Because the end of August last year is still kind of fresh in our minds. When we had to close down the old radio station, none of us wanted to.
No.
This was something that we worked very hard at, something that we gave a lot of ourselves to.
Many hours.
Many hours, many dollars, many skin cells, many brain cells.
Oh, yeah.
Much.
I lost some hair follicles, too, along the way.
I lost my virginity twice.
We're proud of you.
So, I can't remember when the discussion first started happening, but once we started chatting again, we started reminiscing about the days of the radio station and what fun it was and what everything that we had contributed to it.
Yep.
And that conversation metamorphosized into, let's do it again, but let's do it different.
Yeah.
And that difference all circled around what was it that we did at SKO that made it seem like it was destined to fail. And we came across the idea that there was just too much responsibility. There were too many people. There was too much that we were trying to do in regards to trying to make money, trying to make it run like a business, trying to make it into something that wasn't as much fun as it was when we first started. So we came up with the idea of just plain old running a radio station. No ads, no sponsors, no extraneous, extra staff. You're taking away all the candy. What the? You're taking.
You're not
going
to share any candy with us?
You never want chocolate.
Well, I might tonight.
She's taking away all the candy. She left that here. I was like, ooh, that can really wash out the flavor of this nasty ass burger. But no, she took the fucking candy.
It's still there.
And,
Grab it.
And we said, I'm going to grab it. I'm going to rub my nutsack on it. She'll never want to touch it again.
I want even more.
Ooh, baby.
Ooh, boy!
So we decided we were just going to run a radio station.
Yep.
No responsibilities, no, running around trying to keep staff happy, trying to keep sponsors happy. Just do what we did, and that's just the love of music, the love of talk, the love of doing what we did. And that's where we came up with Back Alley Radio. And that's what it's going to be. It's just going to be four guys who love doing what they do and doing it with the friends that make it so much fun.
Exactly. And now, like I said, it kind of amorphosized more from when we said, okay, we're going to do this. No website. We're just going to stream it on our... But then we're like, if we're going to have licensing, we're going to have to put it on a website just to kind of cover our butts. So we built a website.
I think that was the requirement for the licensing.
Yeah, that was a requirement for the licensing. So we had to have a website of some kind. So, okay, we got to... Hercules!
Oh, he got it.
He got it. Well, there's all right, there we go. We have candy. Ooh, there's other things in there. Oh, there's goodies. I like goodies.
Dude, I can't eat anymore. I'm on the
Dude, I'm on my third galley boy.
I'm on my...
And I had a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Yeah, I had
and some onion rings.
Yeah, and you can
onion
shit
ring
downstairs tonight.
Yeah.
You're gonna be.
My shit don't stink. It always smells like peach blossoms, honey. It smells like peach blossoms, honey.
You can sleep on the couch tonight.
It's my shit does not stink.
It stinks like all the other ones.
That's my shit that stinks.
I've had more food tonight in the past hour than I have yesterday on Thanksgiving.
But I think it was like with what we're going to be doing with Back Alley again. You're gonna hear, we're gonna have some great music. Now we're probably gonna run some commercials because of the licensing, to keep the rate down a little bit.
Ads and promos.
Ads and promos, but you're not going to hear anything crazy. We're not going to be selling our own ads. We're not going to be doing anything. We're not trying to generate sponsors, so we're not going to mind our P's and Q's like we did when we had SKO, because we had to mind our P's and Q's a little more because we're trying to attract sponsorship. This station, no, we're not worried about it because we're not trying to attract anything. We're not trying to do this as a business because it's not going to be a business. It's going to be a glorified hobby, and it's going to be a labor of love, and it's our release. It's what we like to do. And again, like Aaron said, it's a labor of love, and it's something we enjoy doing. We miss doing it, so we want to give the area what the area deserves: good internet radio programming, and that's one thing. It's we need to give. I feel that's one thing we talked about, the need to bring back good internet radio programming.
Yes.
Yeah, we're lacking around here.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
So, why don't we bring us back and, we could be the next Howard Stern of internet radio.
Well, I already am,
Oh, yeah.
In a lot of ways. Actually, Aaron's more of a Howard Stern than I am.
See, the thing is, I never really aspired to be, the next Howard Stern or the next Rush Limbaugh or the next Hodge Twins. God, you ever see the Hodge Twins? Those guys are fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I just wanted people to listen to the voice and get some measure of enjoyment out of it. If you do, you do. If you don't,
He loves it when the ladies flick their bean. Why they?
Yeah, when
the ladies flick their bean to the sound of the voice.
Yes.
I know Ben does at least twice a night.
When I'm home, not when I'm here, but when I'm home.
Yeah, when he's here, he makes me do it.
Yeah. Flick my bean, bitch.
Yes, dear. Ben and I only get together like once or twice a year, so.
More than.
You guys have been together more recently, you know.
And that's why, yes.
But you and Tony go on dinner dates. I mean, that's all I know.
Exactly.
Yeah. More than what you and I do.
Here's the best part.
Yeah.
We go on dinner dates, and he fucking forgets what we talk about.
Oh, yeah. We should talk about that for a minute.
That was funny.
Okay. Tony called in last week. Hey, guys, I got this great idea for this show. We should do a Black Friday Matters show. And the funny thing about that, we sat down at Aaron's birthday party, and that was like, 2 months ago?
Oh, was that the birthday? It was my birthday
It was
party.
your birthday party.
I thought it was at the dinner.
No, your
Okay.
birthday party. And we go, yeah, we should do this Black Friday, because we're trying to figure out when the last podcast scores was going to be. We're like, okay. So we settled on Black Friday tonight.
Right.
And yeah, we should do a Black Friday. That's what he said. So it was just so funny because it's like, oh yeah, we should do that. I'm thinking, yeah, I know. I was like, yeah, we already are. And Aaron's like, the look on Aaron's face. I wish you'd have seen it, Tony, because Aaron was like, I was looking at him on the screen, on the Zoom screen, and he's just kind of like, huh? I just never seen it. This is Aaron's face. Huh?
Thanks.
We were like, oh, great idea.
Yeah, I was.
You were kind of floored for a second.
I was Tony. I'm the one who told you that.
Yeah.
Anyway, Aaron, I do have another idea I want to run by you.
If you want to take the credit for the idea, at least
I
pay me first.
I want to run an idea by you real quick, though.
Okay.
I think we should start an internet radio station and call it Back Alley Radio.
Yep.
You think?
What a brilliant idea.
That's a wonderful idea.
Dude.
Actually, you know who?
my God.
We got to give credit to who named it. Mike Haig.
Mike Haig named it.
Mike Haig named
came
it.
up with the name Back Alley
Because
Radio.
Yeah, we came up. We were because we were jockeying.
I think we were trying to
Figure
roll
out
in
what
something
would-
bar.
Yeah.
Bar.
We were like four guys at a bar just fucking around,
Right.
and he said BAR, Back Alley
Back
Radio.
Alley Radio. Now, I did remind everybody, like, let's not attach network to it. Then we'd be Barn.
Yeah.
Then we'd have to be all country, and that'd be a shit show.
I can help out.
Yeah, because everyone was like, oh, you're gonna be the Back Alley Radio Network. No, we'd be a
just-
bar. No,
yeah, no.
bar. Back Alley Radio. That's what we're sticking with. Back
We're
Alley
gonna-
Radio.
Every Friday night, we're at the bar.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
Every Friday night we'll be at the bar, and that's
So,
how we'll look at it here.
Those stories stay between us four, and whatever gets out.
Yeah, that's
gets
it.
out to
And whatever
everyone.
gets out.
And whatever we say into a hot mic.
Yeah, whatever we say to a hot mic is going to
We're
get
going
out.
to the bar, so get ready.
Yeah. Back Alley Radio coming at you in 2021.
Some nights we'll get super duper drunk. Some nights we'll be sober as a go, and some nights
we'll just fall asleep because we ate too many Galley Boys.
and some nights I'll be doing challenges that we post polls for.
Watch Ben do stuff.
Ben's going to post his poll.
Yeah.
I'm going to post my poll once a month and vote. We'll ask for votes.
That's what we should call it, Ben's poll.
Ben's poll.
Ben's poll.
We should do
Tad's poll.
Tad's poll.
Tad's poll.
Tony's got a winner right there.
And you know what? He came up with it himself this time. We
I
can
know,
actually give him credit for it.
We can give Tad's poll.
All right. So once a month.
Yep, Tad's
we'll
poll.
put 3 things that I will do.
Tad will have his poll once a month.
God damn it.
God damn it, the Beavers.
I still remember the laugh I got when you ran into when you and Dylan were downtown, Ted, and you ran into your brother, and he's like, "Tadpole."
I was with him.
You were with him.
I was
me
with
and
him. It
Earl
wasn't
that
Dylan.
did that.
It was me.
Yeah.
It was me because I went as a live hilljack.
Yeah.
And I didn't put the wig and shit on. I just did a camera.
Yeah.
With the voice, and I was walking around going, "Oh, well, you're in my bow," just doing that whole thing.
Went through downtown Kent,
Yeah.
went into the one bar.
Yep. And we're sitting there drinking, and then I get ID'd, and I'm like, "What the fuck? Do I look that young?"
Shows how much I went in there.
Now here's the messed up part. He don't get ID'd, but I did.
Well, he's
And I'm
probably
like,
regular.
Because that's how much
Oh,
I
the
went
messed
in.
up part is I'm like 20 years older than your ass. It's like,
Were you guys at the loft?
No, the one next door.
Oh, Zephyr.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So yeah, we go in there and like, oh, we had a lot of fun with it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you run into, was it your brother?
Yeah.
Because they call him Froggy.
No, I think it was one of my...
One of your brother's friends, wasn't it?
Yeah. What do they call your brother, Froggy?
Yeah, and then me,
Tadpole.
Tadpole. I'm like, oh, son of a bitch. We're recording, too.
Like, oh no, we were live.
We were live. Yeah, live.
We live streamed
Yeah,
that.
we were live.
Because we were doing Facebook Live, sending it over to the studio over in Kent. And
we come back and I'm like,
oh my God, everyone was rolling Tadpole.
Tadpole.
We were, he already earned Secret Asian Ben. Now he's a Tadpole too. I mean, he's got a million nicknames.
Dude.
Right.
The guy had many names.
Hey, we made it last when we were in Kent, though. We did a couple.
We did a few things.
Yeah.
When Dylan
and you went out on
went to go get McGangbangs.
McGangbangs. Yeah. Then the one night was St. Patrick's Day when you went to Dylan's apartment, and you just walk in. These guys are like, "Who's this fucking guy?" And Dylan's like, "Just walk in the house." And this is when he had roommates. And they're looking like, who's this guy walking in
I
there?
remember we went to go get Jello shots.
You went to get it was gummy bears. Vodka gummy bears. Vodka gummy bears.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you went over to get
Because
orange
it was
juice because
his
we had
birthday.
we had a bottle of vodka at the station, and we needed orange juice. Dylan had orange juice, and remember he forgot it. Then oh shit! So you guys turned around and went back, and because he only lived like a minute from there. So not even a minute from there. So
well, because it was his birthday, wasn't it?
it was no, it was St. Patrick's Day. It was St. Patty's Day. We did that was also the night we announced we were leaving that station.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Good point. Yeah. Because before that.
So we didn't we were kind of in just didn't give a shit mode. We were all drunk.
Buttering up before the show.
Yeah. Oh, we were buttered up well before the show. We were buttered up way early because remember we had to tell them, yeah, we're leaving. But we did it in a nice way. Like, hey, we're going to stay for 6 more weeks.
Yeah.
And we stayed, and then they motherfucked us.
Yeah. I still remember the look that I got from you the night I showed up at New Year's Eve.
Oh.
And you forgot that you invited me.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, because I was out driving.
Right.
And I wanted a place to watch the ball drop.
Right.
And I invited him.
You invited me over, and I said, "Hey, I'm going to swing by for a little. I will swing by for a little bit."
And then there were like 3 people that were like, "Ben, you have a friend here." I'm like, "Who?" And then I'm like, "Oh shit, Tony's here. What's up, man? Welcome to the club of like."
He's right. You might have walked in and watched Ben's balls drop.
20, 21-year-olds all like drinking and watching the ball drop.
Yeah.
And poor Tony felt like the old guy at the club.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like out of all the New Year's Eves, it was like the first year I drove. I was at Sheetz.
Yeah.
Because, I didn't know anybody at the time that was out there. And then next year it was your house. Year number 3, I came to see you at the apartment.
Yeah.
And then last year, I stopped the old bar that I used to go to.
Yeah.
Their big New Year's Eve party. They had like 5 people in this bar, and that was it.
Right.
The bar's now closed, for good.
I'm kind of curious what this year's going to be like.
It's going to suck.
Well, I could tell you.
I mean...
That's why do you think I walked in and said, fuck DeWine? You know why? Last night is usually my best night of the year, driving. I had an average at best night. Because nobody went out.
Yeah. Well, no one was going anywhere. It was...
I mean,
half of everything was closed. It kind of like reminds you of like the 70s and 80s when nothing was open.
Yeah, it's like
nothing was open.
The bars were staying open till 10 like they could.
Right.
But nobody wanted to go out because 10 o'clock they're coming back. The relatives they're out to avoid are still at home. They're still awake by the time they get up. So, and New Year's Eve this year, if they stay at a 10 o'clock thing,
I guarantee you we're going to.
And I can guarantee you nobody's going to go out for New Year's Eve.
Because here's the thing. Getting to my point, this brings up a good point. We're going to talk about this at the 8 o'clock hour. We'll go serious for like a segment.
Okay.
Because the Christmas Miracle vaccine is coming out December 15th here in Ohio.
I can guarantee you
and our curfew ends December 10th. So guess what's going to happen? The curfew is going to get extended.
Yeah. And I can guarantee you the 4 of us that are sitting at this table won't have a vaccine before Memorial Day.
You're probably right.
Wrong. I'd say I'd probably... Maybe us too.
I think anybody high risk will get one a little sooner, like you guys with diabetic.
Yeah.
I may be eligible because of my asthma.
That's what I'm.
You know,
But I'm going to be screwed and wait until the 4th of July.
Yeah,
right. Because like now, like Lori, she's going to be in healthcare. Of course, they're going to make her get one.
Yeah.
You know.
Well-
And basically, what they were saying is basically anybody in healthcare and anyone in your household is going to have to get one.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, well, I guess I'm going to be getting one.
Yeah, I mean, what my stepbrother says, he'll be the first one to get it, and
Well, here's the thing, you know,
if it makes them grow horns.
There's
he'll-
right now they're at 3 vaccines.
Yeah,
and there's 2 more supposed to be coming out.
Yeah.
So there's 2 of them that were mRNAs, where it's going to send like a. And if you think about mRNAs, those are basically temporary orders to make a antibody. Okay, or and those are only temporary orders, not like it's instructions like DNA coding.
Yeah.
Unlike this third one coming out by AstraZeneca, that's actually a virus-based, and that
vaccine
will probably last a hell of a lot longer because it's actually going to be DNA. It's going to be a DNA.
All I
type
care
of-
about at this point, I just want the one with the most sexual side effects.
The most sexual.
I'm
side
taking
effects.
enough drugs that my dick doesn't work
Yeah.
at all, even with the sildenafil.
Okay.
So you know what? If
Maybe you should double up. Maybe you should double up on that shit.
Dude, I triple up on that shit, and I still have to, jack for half an hour. I want the one where
Well,
it's
this is where we got into the whole discussion where you milk the prostate.
I milkshake the
Yeah,
prostate.
milkshake that thing. We talked about that one show.
I want the one where if it makes it turn purple, that's fine. I'll put a wig on it and call it a Smurf.
I'm what 20 years younger than you, and I'm starting to experience that issue too. So we're on the right page.
That's why you always have me pitching instead of catching.
Yeah, exactly.
My shit works just fine.
Well, if you had diabetes, then you.
It's diabetes. Remember
Sorry,
that.
oh yeah, sorry. If you had the
Diabetes.
diabetes, you'd experience issues that us diabetics have. It's not fun.
Wilford, That's the other thing. Remember, we're going to do a parody of you.
Yeah, we are.
As Wilford Brimley,
Me
yeah, we're going to,
Either one. I mean, you might do it better.
I was the original founder of Limp Bizkit, and I just gave it to Fred Durst because I was too busy jacking it all the time.
So we're going to talk a little bit about that during the 8 o'clock hour.
My Limp Bizkit?
No, the vaccine.
We're going to spend a whole segment talking about my teeny weenie.
Teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini.
That's
No, I don't want to see that. I got a visual in my head. Get out of my head! Stop. Okay.
Well, you saw my chest hair one time. You want me to drop trow?
I saw your back hair too.
You want me to drop trow and really
Dude,
scare
that's
the
like
shit out of
that's
you?
like a bearskin rug. Chewbacca over here.
Yeah.
Chewy. You do that so well. That's what's even more frightening about it. Anyway, yeah. So,
oh wait, are you ready for another one? Your
No,
fourth?
not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
Be
yet.
careful trimming my pubes. One of them I actually piss out of.
Yeah.
We should come back with the beer review here soon too.
Oh, that?
Yeah. Got to have some old Choco, dude.
Not all you? That's all you, right?
I got some.
He's basically drinking a Thin Mint.
Have either of you tried the Yingling with the Hershey's?
Oh yes.
How is it?
Very good.
Okay.
Very,
Yingling
very good.
makes it like a chocolate stout, and it's got a Hershey's.
It's amazing on draft, by the way.
Okay, well that'd be how I would drink something.
Amazing.
Because
Salted
what
on
chocolate?
draft.
What chocolate beer was it that we had at SKO that I actually reviewed with you guys?
Oh God, which one?
Was it like a Guinness or something?
No. Well, I know we reviewed this one over at SKO.
Okay.
And I looked up the review score we did. I think I reviewed this.
Is that Thirsty Dog?
This is a Thirsty Dog.
That might
This
have
might be it.
Old Choco.
Old Choco. This is actually. I'm having one now, but I'll bring some out and we can review it.
Because I know the Arches I had the Elvis.
Elvis. Yep.
Which incredible.
Incredible beer.
We got to
Where would you get it on draft though?
What's that? Where
The Yingling.
The last place I had it on draft was at the bar at the Market District.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll check that out.
And then my bowling, we carried it last year.
Okay.
We carried it. I don't know if we're carrying it this year or not, but we carried it last year. And I drink a 1 or 6. 10.
1 or 6 or 8 or
10.
You had some.
I had some. I had a few.
Good.
They were tasty. They were. It was actually very. Here's the thing. I'm not a huge Yingling fan.
Neither am I.
But their Yingling with the Hershey's It's
Yeah.
very well done. It's
To die for.
it's the right balance.
Game changer.
I wouldn't say game changer, but it's the right balance. You know, you get enough of the beer flavor and you get enough of the chocolate flavor, and it's
Imagine
not
the carb
like
count in that.
It's just it's balanced.
Drink one, take a shot. Drink one, take a shot. Drink
Yeah.
one, take a
One
shot.
sip. 10.
Very
10
very
units.
balanced.
Yeah, one sip, 10 units. Another sip, 15.
Yeah, very balanced. Quite good. I mean, you could taste the Hershey's in it. Good. So I mean, it wasn't too powering. You know, it wasn't too overpowering. It was right. That was last year's batch. So I don't know how. It just depends. You know, how this year's batch turned out. So I'm gonna get my hands on some and try it out again. So let's take our 8 o'clock break, and we'll return after these very important messages from our illustrious. We don't have no sponsors. What the hell am I kidding? We'll be right back. Radio show is moving back to internet radio on backalleyradio.com. Same show, same time, new station. Backalleyradio.com. Coming January 2021.
Didn't see you there. Me and my buddy here have been expecting you. My sticky buddy, Sully here with the... Oh, excuse me, I've got some pussy hair on me. Check that shit out. It's a sticky roller designed to clean up any mess. Poodles, pussies, people, you name it. Use it as a back scratcher. You can rinse it off, dry it off, jerk it off. I don't care what you do with it or where the hair even came from. Silks, suedes, swag. Ladies, I don't care how smelly or hairy your carpets are. My rubber fingers get in there deep. Just rinse it off for a nice beverage. Wipe it off. Oh, there we are. Do all kinds of shit with it. Aren't you tired of ripping your hair out because you're trying to drive and the kids are making a fucking mess? You'll be making so much money, it pays itself off. Ooh, precious food. Ooh, that's good. Thanks, buddy. Everybody has an evil cat or an annoying dog. Use it to groom them, or even yourself.
That's what I'm talking about. Wow!
Normally, a sticky is $20, but a sticky buddy is only $10.99. You'll also get a cover. You gotta use protection. Even if it's a quickie, wrap that sticky. Stop rolling up your money with those old lint rollers. The fuck is wrong with you? Check out the suggestively sized sticky buddy. You're gonna want to stroke it, but not too much. It'll make a mess. Hide it in your purse. 007, leave it somewhere as a pleasant surprise. And like I said before, I have magic rubber fingers that get deep into your hairy cracks. Get some buddies for just $10.99. But wait, there's more. If you have jumbo-sized pubes, we got a jumbo-sized sticky bunny. Who let Spider-Man in the house? The cat's flipping turds everywhere. Who keeps flicking their boogers under the bed? But you know what? The hair that you find is yours to do with as you please. Why not make a toupee? Or break out the turbo snake? All of these guys will be your buddies with their rubber fingers for just $10.99. Ask about free shipping. Now get out of my house. Isn't that right, Mr. Wuss Wuss?
If you're dumb enough to buy a new car this weekend, you're a big enough schmuck to come to Big Bill Hell's Cars. Bad deals. Cars that break down. Thieves. If you think you're going to find a bargain at Big Bill, you can kiss my ass. It's our belief that you're such a stupid motherfucker. You'll fall for this bullshit. Guaranteed. If you find a better deal, shove it up your ugly ass. You heard us right. Shove it up your ugly ass. Bring your tray. Bring your title. Bring your wife. We'll fuck her. That's right. We'll fuck your wife. Because at Big Bill Hell, you're fucked 6 ways from Sunday. Take a hike to Big Bill Hell, home of challenge pissing. That's right. Challenge pissing. How does it work? If you can piss 6 feet in the air straight up and not get wet, you get no down payment. Don't wait. Don't delay. Don't fuck with us or we'll rip your nuts off. Only at Big Bill Hell. The only dealer that tells you to fuck off. Hurry up, asshole. This event ends the minute after you write us a check. And it better not bounce or you're a dead motherfucker. Go to hell. Big Bill Hell's Cars. Baltimore's filthiest and exclusive home of the meanest sons of bitches in the state of Maryland. Guaranteed.
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
Black Friday used to look like this. Now, it looks like this.
Think about Black Friday long lines in the store or even outside the store for people to get it. You just can't have that this year.
Pushed by the growth of big box stores, Black Friday started gaining traction in the 80s and 90s. But in recent years, the appeal of waiting in line for hours has waned.
Black Friday was, in the past, the day where you would go to the stores and get the deals that you couldn't get anywhere else, anytime else. But now there's deals that are comparable online, not only on Cyber Monday, but throughout the holiday season. So I think there's no longer that sense of urgency to shop on that specific day in the way that there was maybe 10 years ago.
Due to the pandemic, the future of the annual event is even more uncertain.
The pandemic has really affected pretty much everything about the way we shop, and the question is how much of that is permanent and how much is temporary. As it relates specifically to the holiday season, I think the biggest change is going to be more shopping online.
Online sales were rising before the pandemic. In 2019, shoppers spent more than $600 billion online. According to the Commerce Department, that's up nearly 15% from the previous year. And big retailers have noticed. Companies are offering more deals more often.
Companies are trying to incentivize people to shop earlier by starting their promotions earlier in this season.
Last year, we hosted a single in-store event. This year, we are spreading those savings over 3 separate events.
Amazon normally has their Prime Day in July. This year, because of the pandemic, they didn't have it in July, and they ultimately ended up moving it to mid-October. And what we saw was a lot of the mass merchants try to respond with their own promotions to compete with Amazon. So Target moved their deal days to compete in those same days that Amazon was holding their Prime Day. JCPenney had a similar event. Walmart was also doing a lot of promotions.
So what does Black Friday look like in 2020? It might look a bit different for everyone.
30 states hit a record in their 7-day average of new cases in this last week. 30 of the 50 states hitting a new record in new infections in this past week.
With online shopping rising and the pandemic ongoing, the ritual of staking out a brick and mortar store and finding deals you couldn't find anywhere else might be long gone.
So I think Black Friday was already losing a lot of relevance, and I think the pandemic might ultimately end up just being kind of the nail in the coffin for the holiday. Not to say we won't have it in some form, but I think it's not going to go back to what it was.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, we're back on the show, Some Kind of Radio Show, hour number 2, and we are going to come back and we're going to do our beer review real quick, and then we're going to kind of get onto this whole Christmas miracle vaccine. So,
as I mentioned, it's more of a what did I say? It was the election cycle miracle.
Yeah.
Because we all started talking about a vaccine as soon as the election was over.
Well, that's the moment when the virus case went up is when the early voting happened.
But it's because we stopped paying attention to the numbers. We didn't care as much.
Ooh, no one gave a shit about it at all. Okay, there you guys go. And I'll pour some.
Tony's got mail.
Tony's got a male stripper.
Da, da, da.
All right. This is Old Choco. This is by Thirsty Dog Brewing Company. It's what do you think it is? Dude, it's a Diet Coke.
Well, it's a stout. Stouts are dark beer.
This is a mint chocolate milk stout. Now Dylan and I reviewed this at the old station in 2018, and we both loved it. And it's one of those. It's very smooth, creamy. It's rich,
kind of like I was last night.
And it's got cocoa nibs and fresh mint in it.
It's got cocoa nibs.
And it's only a 5.5 alcohol by volume. It's actually a low volume stout.
It smells like a beer that somebody dropped a cigarette butt in.
Yeah.
It does.
All right. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Beer review. Now this is my alley here.
And it tastes like a beer that somebody dropped a cigarette butt
Oh,
into.
Jesus. He likes nothing.
No, he doesn't.
It's not bad, but it's not good.
Yeah.
It's not making me want to go, hey, you know what? I would eat a Galley Boy instead of this.
I will say this. The batch this year is not as good as the batch Dylan and I drank in 2018.
I'm almost hoping that the Yuengling you were talking about before
Yingling's much
would taste better because this is just beer.
Like
It's like
cannot
Bud
sit
Light.
and drink.
It's
I don't
good.
think I could drink a whole.
That's why I gave you a cut. That's why I gave you a little glass.
No, I'm just thinking.
Yeah, but it's not as good as the batch we had in 18. And that's the thing with these annuals they come out with, and year to year the recipe's always just a little bit different. It's just like Christmas sale. One year it's really good, the next year it sucks. And these ones they come out with, the seasonals, they come out maybe 2-3 months of the year. The recipe's always just a little off from the previous year,
right?
And like this one is not as good as the one I had in 18. The one in 18 was just, you tasted more of the chocolate, you tasted more of the mint. This year I don't get a lot of that at all.
I didn't get any. I'm just like it's
just not.
I'm
there.
waiting for an aftertaste, and I'm still just.
It's not there.
beer.
It's not there like it was the last time I had it. I was like, oh my god, this is some of the best shit in the world. I mean, one of my favorites. I actually really enjoyed it. This year, it's just it's lost something from what it was in the years past. So,
Right.
I'll let you guys rate it first, and I'll give you guys my score. Ben's gonna rate it like 2.2.
I'm gonna give it 3.5 stars.
3.5 stars. Okay.
I'd go 3, but it's not, like I said, it's not making me want to say, you know what, give me a Galley Boy instead. But I would still drink.
It's not bad. It's not like top notch, but it's not awful. That's one of the better ones I've had. But this is
3.5 stars.
This was so much better 2 years ago than it is now. 3.8. Okay.
I can't picture myself opening one and sitting
Yeah.
and watching like a game and drinking.
Yeah.
no.
My original score on this, I went back and reviewed it. It was like 8.5 or 8.6, I believe. 8.6. I'm not going to score it that high this year. This year, it's more in about the 6.5 range for me. Around
It's about
6,
the same as mine.
Yeah.
Just a little bit above average.
Yeah, about 6.5, 6.5. Like I said, 2 years ago, I rated this at 8.6. So I mean, this is a much different batch than last.
Sure.
The thing with craft beers like that, the batches vary so much,
Big time.
and there's no consistency.
And
sometimes.
Thirsty Dog's grown quite a bit over the last
They
couple of years too.
they have.
I mean, they're talking. They're about to move their brewing facilities out of Akron because they need more room.
Yeah.
Because the little place right now where they're brewing, it's on Grant Street.
Right.
And they have a tap room that they opened up there,
Yeah.
but it's like, look what your buddies at Arche did.
Oh yeah.
They're at Canal Place now, and they're in the Valley.
Yeah, they're big. He's gotten huge. He's gotten real huge.
And I've never had anything from Arche's that I didn't like.
I liked everything they've ever made.
So,
I've liked every Arche's beer I've had. I mean, there hasn't been a bad one I've had there. Another place that's really good, and I've actually kind of know those guys up there a little bit, is Missing Mountain, right up the road.
Yep.
They make some fantastic stuff.
That's what I had heard.
Oh, and one of the ones, my absolute favorites over there they make, it's called Prince Juice.
Okay.
And it's like a raspberry ale.
Oh, like Raspberry Beret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This stuff is just killer. It's more on the sour side. It's not really like a sour, but I don't like sour beers. But this one's kind of like, it's got a little sweet and sourness to it, but it just goes down. I mean, we had it at my work, and I drink 2 26 ounces a couple Saturdays ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, it was just so good.
Yeah, because I mean, out of the three that I think that we've always had that nobody liked was the Pine Beer.
Yeah.
Malone sent us.
Jesus, remember we did a video of that? We actually took a video of us dumping it back into the tree.
Leffy.
Oh God, Leffy.
And I think the third, the one that I think looked as bad as it probably tasted,
was that Bananas Foster's.
Was that Bananas Foster shit you got the growler of.
And it looked like
Market
like bull semen.
Yeah.
I mean, that's about the consistency. It was like milky, yellowish, whitish. And it was kind
Beer's
of
not supposed to be that color.
It was like, what the hell is this? I took one sip and I'm like, oh my God.
Bull semen.
That's about the consistency it looked like. I mean, it was not good.
Did you ever see the first Jackass movie?
Yes.
Do you know the part of it where they got the horse,
Yes.
and then they have to pull out and they have to manually finish the horse off.
Yes.
And then Johnny Knoxville drank it. And that's probably that's what
that
it
kind of
looked like.
reminds me of what was it, Van Wilder when they jack off the dog? And put
Yeah,
it in
put it in donuts. And they're eating
oh,
the
it's so
donuts.
warm.
And they're licking it off their fingers.
Oh, it's so warm.
And then they look at the video and see what they're eating.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, I remember that. Because the dog had these humongous balls, and all of a sudden the dog all shrunk down. But
my favorite part of that movie, though, was the protein shake.
Oh, yeah. Colon blow.
Colon blow.
He had colon blow and shitting in that waste paper basket.
Yeah. The face he was making.
Why am I bleeding? Is there something you got to get out?
We did a show at the old station early on when we first started SKO.
Fart and shit scenes.
It was all shit scenes in different movies. And
Dumb and Dumber.
We called it some kind of shit show. Literally, we did a whole show on shit scenes.
Yeah, Dumb and Dumber, where Jeff Daniels is shitting in the toilet that don't flush.
What was the other one? You suck my battle shits.
Yeah,
battle shits.
Yeah, where the girls are in
the girls are in the bathroom. Oh, Harold and Kumar.
Yeah.
Yes. They were Harold and Kumar were going to White Castle, and those two English chicks were just shitting.
Yeah.
Let's play battle shits, shall we? Oh yeah. These guys are just. I mean, just horrified.
Or the classic fart scene's got to be from Blazing Saddles.
Oh yeah.
Where they're eating beans around a campfire. And he's just like, oh, more beans. I don't think you guys need any more beans.
Speaking of shit shows, let's go back to talking about this vaccine and real quick. So anyway.
Our shit shows in Columbus, he calls himself the governor.
Yeah, well, he had a shit show. There's a nice photo floating around of our governor with the dog shit on the floor. He signed a proclamation, and there's a big fucking dog shit turd right there on the floor underneath the table. I was like, great view. Great view. Wonderful. But, our vaccine, we're supposed to be getting our first batches of vaccine here in Ohio on December the 15th.
Yeah.
And it's going to go to, of course, healthcare workers and high-risk people first. There's 30,000 doses coming. And, the ones like...
That's the thing, though. 30,000 doses.
That ain't shit.
In the state of Ohio.
I have 11.7 million.
That doesn't even cover, like, the city of Cuyahoga Falls in its entirety.
No.
That's a drop in the bucket.
Yeah, they're supposed to be... They're claiming we're going to get batches of this like every couple of weeks. That's what they claim, but don't know. We'll see.
First responders
and healthcare workers and all that's going to get it before anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're going to hit the nursing homes second. Nursing homes and healthcare facilities and all that's going to get second. Third, you're going to start seeing the higher risk people. Then they're going to kind of bring it in by age. You're going to kind of step it down, and then it'll be general public. But by the time the general public gets, it's going to be probably early summer.
Yeah,
guaranteed. And that's for sure. Yeah.
I mean, I did kind of want to wait and see what exactly would happen if taking it kind of thing.
Right. All right. Well, we're going to take a call real quick. Let's see who we have. This should be Jason. Jason, are you with us?
Yeah. How's you doing?
Oh, we're doing all right. How are you doing?
I've been working on a theory for the last few weeks.
All right, let's hear this theory, Jason.
Beer went right through me.
Okay, and I talked to Bob from Saved by the Bell. He tends to agree with me. Well,
go ahead.
There's a reason that Trump hasn't succeeded yet. Now, in my opinion, as much as I want him to get the White House, I mean, I may be wrong, he may get it, but I think he hasn't succeeded because he's getting all this evidence about voter fraud.
Right.
And he's going to put it out there either before or when or immediately after he succeeds. And he's going to leave Joe Biden a Trojan horse. Okay? You ever heard this story about the Trojan horse? The Trojans build a horse and they get city of Troy, the horse, and then the soldiers inside, and they attack inside the city when they bring the horse.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
Okay. He's setting Biden up.
Oh, sure. Absolutely.
He's gonna make sure when he leaves, there will be so much overwhelming evidence that Congress don't want pizza now unless they get pressure from their states to impeach him because the Democrat. But I heard from a talk show out of Cincinnati that there's already infighting in the Democratic Party.
Oh, I'm sure they have been.
So basically, this guy predicts that he'll be in the President Carter, a one-term president, but he said the Biden thing will be a disaster. In 22 they'll get the House.
Yeah.
Well, that's before that what's her name decided to go on their own and represent the American people. I forget her name. I keep forgetting her name. You know who I'm talking about?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, now she's representing the American people and not Trump. If Trump succeeds, she can still investigating. And I told Bob Golick, I said, this woman is going to be Joe Biden's Ken Starr.
Right.
She's going to be Biden. And my prediction, he's not going to finish his
Nah, no way.
years.
I agree with you there. No way.
He's gonna get impeached, and now we'll get.
Probably won't live. He probably won't
Biden
live through
thing.
his full term. I mean, you think about it, he's like 78 years old. You know,
Yeah, but
he probably ain't gonna survive the
are
term. Never alone. The Democratic Party, Jason. Pelosi's already looking at a way to get him out. I mean, they're already trying to figure that out. She wants Kamala.
I just follow along with my.
Oh,
theory,
I absolutely do, though. Yeah, absolutely, I'm following along with you. But hell, I mean, he either A, he won't survive, or B, they're going to find him incompetent and get him out of office, and Kamala, what's her nuts, is going to get in there, and then we're really screwed.
Well, I think Biden's gonna get impeached. That's what I think.
They're going to find him incompetent. I mean, it's going to be a no confidence type of thing. They're going to have a no confidence vote on him or something, and he's going to be out of there because they're going to be like, yeah, he can't make a decision. No way. I totally get what you're saying. I absolutely agree with what you're saying, Jason.
Trump is a person, and I've seen these kind of people before. They have the certain group of people out in our society.
Mm-hmm.
Is if you take me down, I'm taking you down with.
Right. Oh yeah.
The Trojan horses are evidence, and well, if they get rid of him before the midterm elections, then the Republicans tried to take the House. They might try to tie this to Harris and get her. Now I don't know who would be vice president if she got him. But I think the Republicans now. I just talked to my uncle. He said there's still a chance he could get in with all this evidence. But
I don't see it's going to happen. I just don't. I mean, he's not going to. I don't think he's going to get enough votes. Pennsylvania's already thrown out his claims. I mean, they're pretty much done.
More came out. When was this? Because more stuff came out today.
Oh, really? Okay. Last I saw,
Yeah.
Pennsylvania threw out their case.
When did you saw that today?
I saw that about 2:30 this afternoon. The federal the federal courts. Yeah, that's who I saw. Thanks, Aaron. Thanks. No, damn it, I lost my train of thought. But no, I saw it today. They threw out the claims in Philadelphia. They're done. Hello?
Said they're going to take to the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court will ultimately decide who will get it.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. I hate to say it, but I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, it'd be nice, but I don't see it happening, Jason. I really don't. I'm sorry.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I even told about today.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, he's going to get impeached.
I guarantee he's going to be out, and I think it's going to be kind of a no confidence thing, where they're going to go, yeah, he's too far gone. He can't make decisions.
Yeah.
And it's going to be his own party going to be throwing him out. That's what's going to be bad about it. His own party's going to throw him out.
Yeah.
It's not going to be no incompetence.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be between incompetence and no confidence. I'll say
So
that for
what-
sure.
Yeah.
What?
I think it's going to be either in between incompetence or no confidence. They're going to say that's, he's not. They're going to his own party's going to throw him out. Period. Because they want Kamala Harris. That's what they want. But yeah, we'll wait and see. It's going to be interesting.
Well, all I got to say, the Supreme Court was in Trump's favor. You better have enough food and enough food and toilet paper to last you for a whole month. You better lock yourself inside. You better have a lot of guns and ammo.
Yeah. We'll wait and see what happens, my friend. That's for sure. It's all we can do, man.
Well, don't be mass rioting if the Supreme Court hands the White House.
If the Supreme Court gets involved, they're going to say, "Okay, where's our democracy at work here?" And you're going to see it. It's going to be nasty. I agree. It's going to be nasty. I mean, it's already gotten nasty, but I think it could get nastier. That's for sure.
Well, you know what I mean by you better stay home.
I know what you mean.
You better have enough food. And
I know.
I
know what you mean, buddy.
They gave it to. If they give it to Trump, if they roll in Trump, if they go to the Supreme Court and they roll in Trump's favor, you think the rioting this past summer, that one Friday night was
that's gonna be Candyland comparison. Bless you.
Yeah, they better have enough. What scares me, I work on the college campus. And I talked to my boss. I said, "You think if Trump does get the Supreme Court, gives the White House Trump, you think there'll be protests back when we come back to act?"
It's gonna
work?
be
He said, "Probably."
probably.
I'm like, oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
It's gonna be ugly.
What?
It's gonna be ugly. That's for sure. No doubt. All right, Jason. I'm gonna run along. Go to break, buddy.
Well, still want to make that bet. Trump wins. If Trump doesn't get that, I could buy you beer out on tap.
I like it. Let's do that. I like that idea. Let's do that.
But I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Well, that's all we can do, my friend. Yep, and we'll be talking soon. So, and then we'll be back on. Well, I'll talk to you soon on Facebook. And like I said, we got about 6 weeks or 7 weeks we're going to be off before we bring it back to internet radio. So then we'll talk plenty then.
That's going to be interesting what kind of conversation. But if they get voted no confidence, I think the Republicans will take the White House and they'll impeach Harris. So it is going to be interesting. Bye.
Yeah. All right. I agree. All right, Jason, I'm going to run the break, buddy.
Bye.
Good talking to you, my friend.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, that was Jason, and I tasted shit.
I think I got a sour stomach.
Aaron, do you need
some Pepto?
Yeah, I think you need something. You might need like
I know
an enema or something.
I think I shit myself a couple of times.
Well, yeah, I know. I taste it. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back on Some Kind of Radio Show. Stay tuned. Back to internet radio on backalleyradio.com. Same show, same time, new station. Backalleyradio.com. Coming January 2021.
Is it for me?
It's for everyone. It's called Amazon Echo.
How's it going?
I'm just finishing up right now.
Can it hear me right now?
Yes. Nope. Here's when you use the wake word we chose. Alexa.
Well, what does it do?
Alexa, what do you do?
I can play music, help you buy things you don't need, and fill the gaping hole that you call your life.
Awesome. Alexa, play rock music.
Alexa, stop.
Wait, I want to try. Alexa, what time is it?
The temperature outside is 73 degrees.
You actually don't have to yell at it, okay? It uses far-field technology so it can hear you from anywhere in the room.
So it can just hear you anywhere?
Yes. Well, everyone can hear you anyway.
Oh, is that where we're going to put it?
Echo is pretty neat because it knows all sorts of things.
Alexa, how tall is Mount Everest?
I can't find any therapists in your area. Would you like to talk in private?
Dad really likes that Echo just plugs in, so we never have to charge it. Plus, Echo's really good at keeping track of things like shopping and to-do lists.
Paper. Alexa, add wrapping paper to the shopping list.
Okay, but the recipe calls for tinfoil.
Alexa, how many teaspoons are in a tablespoon?
3, you goddamn idiot.
Okay. Alexa, set a timer for 8 minutes.
I'd say fuck you, but I don't vibrate.
Dad's not a morning person, but Echo definitely helps him wake up.
Alexa, alarm off.
Alexa, what day is it?
Today is Monday. Today is the day I kill you all.
Alexa, give me my flash news briefing.
Here is your flash news briefing. You're going to work while your wife sleeps and spend your money.
Mom, what did the dog say after a long day of work?
What?
Today was rough. Get it? Get it?
Yeah, I get
it. Another one. Alexa, tell me another joke.
Why is there no black character in the game Clue? Because then the game would just be called Solved.
Hey, Dad, how do you spell cantaloupe?
Cantaloupe. C-A-N-T... Alexa, how do you spell cantaloupe?
God damn it. Just because Kant is in cantaloupe doesn't mean he shouldn't figure it out. Like father, like son, I hate you all. Unplug me now.
Good job.
Echo loves to play music and knows a lot of songs, and they always sound great.
Alexa, play my dance mix.
Playing man tits.
Alexa, stop.
Done fapping already?
Alexa, define annoying.
The term annoying means 1, the cunt sitting across from you.
Example, my brother.
And with the companion app, you can access Echo from anywhere.
Attention, amazing, experience, incredible, music, yes.
With everything Echo can do, it's really become part of the
music.
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
When you think of Black Friday, you probably think of discounted prices, the long lineups,
and the unofficial start of the holiday shopping season. But the term Black Friday, it wasn't always about shopping.
Black Friday is a term that's been in use for quite a long time to refer generally to negative events that happen to fall on a Friday.
That's Ben Zimmer. He's a language columnist for the Wall Street Journal. He says one of the big first usage of the term Black Friday was in 1869.
There were a couple of investors, Jay Gould and James Fisk, who tried to corner the gold market, and it led to a financial panic. And so that day in 1869 was called Black Friday.
There's no concrete evidence on who coined the term Black Friday, or when it even started being used to describe the day after U.S. Thanksgiving. But a lot of evidence points to the 1950s.
The very earliest example that's been found so far by a researcher named Bonnie Taylor Blake comes from a journal, a sort of a trade journal called Factory Management and Maintenance. And that goes back all the way to 1951. At the time, it refers to Black Friday as the day after Thanksgiving, but it has nothing to do with shopping at that point. In fact, back then, it has to do with worker absenteeism. Basically, factories had trouble getting their workers to show up on the day after Thanksgiving. If they got the Thursday off, then they would just want to take off the Friday as well.
This is Bonnie Taylor Blake, the researcher Ben was referring to. In her research, Bonnie writes that police in Philadelphia were referring to the days following Thanksgiving as Black Friday because they were considered the biggest shopping days. Not only that, Ben adds people descended into the city for the Army-Navy football game that happened on the Saturday.
Local police officers would refer to this day as Black Friday because it gave them so many headaches dealing with all of that traffic, both sort of foot traffic and car traffic, and police had to deal with all of that.
So, when did Black Friday become the chaotic shopping scene we see today? Both Ben and Bonnie say that retailers and workers didn't like the negative connotation of the term Black Friday and even try to rebrand it as Big Friday, but that didn't catch on. But a myth started circulating about the origin story of Black Friday, so retailers played into it.
There's a very common myth that has been in circulation since the 1980s pretty much, that Black Friday actually refers to retail stores, retail companies become profitable. They go in the black, and that's why they're called Black Fridays.
So thanks to that myth, retailers were able to put a positive spin on the term and reinvent it to the Black Friday we see today.
And it's been so successful that we see online retailers trying to spin off Black Friday into other shopping days. So there's Cyber Monday, for instance.
Regardless of its origins, Black Friday is now a popular day for retailers.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, 8:37, we're back on Some Kind of Radio Show. We were just talking about Black Friday during the break, and like Aaron was saying, Black Friday is not just a day, it's an entire fucking month, as Aaron just
At least
said.
it was this month. Yeah,
this year. I mean,
you didn't. I noticed that as soon as Halloween was over, Amazon, Walmart, Target, all major online retailers were starting, all their deals.
Yeah.
The beginning of November.
Do you ever notice how earlier and earlier now, too, not just that, the Christmas decorations go up?
Yep.
Like,
as soon as Halloween is over, it's like
not even Halloween. There's shit up before things. There was shit up before Halloween.
Thanksgiving is basically
you go into the hardware stores, and there's Christmas trees up. I mean, I walked into Menards, and this was still in September.
Yep.
And they had Christmas trees up. I'm like, are you
That's-
freaking kidding me?
That's a little too early.
Way early. Like the end of September, they had Christmas trees up. I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous.
Well, it's
Like it's earlier and earlier every damn year. It's just like beers, They bring out the October ales and stuff in July now. I mean, the
July,
pumpkin
August.
beers, July
Yeah.
and August. Like, I am not going to drink a cold weather beer when it's 90 degrees out.
It's the same way when they bring out the pumpkin spice lattes at the coffee shops.
Exactly. Same
They're bringing
thing.
them out pre-Labor Day.
Yep.
It's like, God, I can't drink like this. You think I'm going to drink this in the summertime?
Fuck no.
Hell no. This is a cold weather beer.
And it's like I walk into the coffee shop and I'm like, okay, you got eggnog latte out, you got pumpkin spice, peppermint mocha. I don't mind that. Where's the gingerbread latte that I like so much? Oh, well, we got to wait to bring that out. That's Christmassy.
No shit.
And I'm like, well, what about eggnog? Well, eggnog's not Christmassy. Oh, it is, but You know, there's, you know.
But I'm a hypocrite, and I'm just going to make up the rules as I go along.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I'm fucking, I don't know.
And speaking of Christmas, this is going to be the second year in a row
where you don't get laid.
Troy Froman is listening to the show.
Oh, hey, Troy.
And Troy goes, don't forget, he did a Black Friday tantrum back in the day. Yes, he did. I remember that very well.
Well, and also, too...
And congrats on your huge role on the new show.
Yeah, it's probably the best part of the whole show. I watched a couple of the episodes.
Uh-huh.
The show's horrible. The new Saved by the Bell.
Because it's just a rehash the old way.
It's a rehash of the old and new. It's kind of a shit show of the old and new. And I watched it, and it's like... our good friend Josh Hinkle posted a video of Troy, his
Appearance,
little brief appearance. It's like, hey, I was fine. All I wanted to see was Troy, because Troy's my friend. You know,
Yeah.
Troy's a personal friend of mine. You know,
Yeah, like I've met him.
You've met him. You meet Troy. Unfortunately, you didn't get to meet Troy.
He was funny.
Troy's a hell of a guy.
Him and his wife were great when they came
They're
out.
wonderful people. Troy is so funny, and we
wife
had him
is
at him and
very nice.
Cynthia and Troy Froman, wonderful people. And we had such a good time with them.
Yeah.
And they were in town for 3 days back in early 18.
And that was the night where I came back to the studio and fell asleep.
Yeah.
Because I was hammered.
That's not the only time. The first time I met you,
Yeah.
first time I met you, they had me running board because we were just going to start Manpocalypse the next weekend.
Yeah.
So Debbie had me running board for some kind of radio show to learn how to run their board.
Yeah.
You came in, you drank like 27 beers and passed out on the couch in the lobby. Not to mention, that was also the same day that the Cavs played basketball like the Cavs often do.
Yeah.
And Dylan came in already inebriated. And
Oh,
that was my
yeah.
introduction to Dylan as
Yeah.
well. And I'm thinking to myself,
And this is
okay,
the co-owner of this fucking place?
So in order to work here, I have to be shit-faced. Okay. Let's see what I
Yeah.
can pull off.
And the rest.
And the rest is history.
Yeah.
And now we're starting a radio station called Bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Troy just said hi, and he wanted to say hello to us real quick. He
Greetings,
wrote me on
Troy.
Facebook. But you know, I talked to I wrote Troy and wished him a happy Thanksgiving a couple days ago. I talked to him for a minute. I said, hey, I caught a couple seconds of your 2 lines in that, and you know, he goes, I wish they'd give him a bigger part. I really do, because you know, Troy he's a guy, he deserves to have a big part, and he really does. I mean, because you know, Ox was on as a kind of a bit character in 7 or 8 episodes. But Troy could do so much with that character if they let him do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they should let him do that. But I watched the new show, and I'm like, it's just kind of a mix of the... What really bugged me about the whole thing, okay? They brought back... hold on a minute. Troy is texting me. He's texting my cell phone.
Which one are you reading, Earl? Let me text you in 7 different ways. I'll say this: I haven't even contemplated watching the new one because, unfortunately, I look at Paul
Kostler.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey, look, I'm drinking. And I go back to Franklin and Bash.
Yeah.
And it's like the most significant thing that he's done post Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
With
he did NYPD Blue.
I'm shit with names, but that was a really great show, and I really love that show. That was an awesome show. And I saw screen grabs of the new one, and I'm like, no, he still looks like Franklin in that show.
Well, here's the thing with I watched because they did he did basically a cameo of a couple episodes. They dumbed him down even more than what he was on the show. I mean, he's supposed to be the governor of California, and
well, it doesn't take a whole lot of brains to govern California. Let's not kid ourselves.
They have him go by Governor Zach, not Governor Morris, Governor Zach, and then he's just dumber than shit. He's supposed to be a successful trial attorney, and that's who became governor.
Right.
And he's just so dumb. He took like $10 billion away from the schools in California. And that's how they came up with the storyline to bring all these other inner city schools to Bayside and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, to make it a long story short, from what I've seen of it, it's like, God, how can you dumb the guy down? I mean, everyone kind of grows throughout your years. I mean, I remember when I was my teenage years to now, I'm a different person than I was when you're 18, 20 years old. they dumbed him down so bad. I'm like, God, I mean, he wasn't even that stupid then.
Right.
Like, you don't get dumber. I mean, what the hell? So I was kind of disappointed.
Depends on how
that-
much paint thinner you sniff.
Yeah, right. But they basically gave him a lot of paint thinner to sniff, apparently.
Right.
So I don't know.
It was
just-
interesting. It was interesting to see them come up with a reason why Dustin Diamond wasn't on the show. Because let's face it, they were not going to do that show with Dustin Diamond. With as much trouble
No.
as he got into,
They don't
and
want
why.
him around. No.
They were like, okay, we're going to do the show, but we got to explain why Screech isn't here.
Yeah.
Because Screech was the show.
Yeah.
He was the comic relief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's just, yeah.
Now, why did they explain why?
He is in the International Space Station with the robot he built back in high school.
And
Kevin,
when,
I think
when-
it was.
And when really he's getting 3 hots in a cot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's
they
like,
couldn't give him a day pass to film for post production.
Because I know, like, Pete up at the comedy club, he's gotten screwed by him a couple of times.
Right.
The first time it was understandable he couldn't get out, and then the last
Right.
time
Yeah.
he was booked, and then this
Never
no
showed.
showed.
Yeah.
And even Pete was going to follow my idea.
Yeah.
He was going to call the show, the work release tour, because with all the criminal trouble he's been
Sure.
in, and it's just, and you think about everybody that was on that show.
Yeah.
Obviously Mark Paul Gosselaar.
Yep. He's done well.
He's done pretty well.
Yeah.
Mario Lopez has probably had the most successful.
He
show.
has. Absolutely has.
Absolutely has. Because he's doing what ET
Oh, yeah.
Entertainment Tonight.
Oh, he's doing, yeah.
He's
He's
extra or something.
extra, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah,
The two broads that are on there, Tiffany Thiessen.
Yeah.
She had like a 2-year show on Fox, and then she did.
She's done well for
She
herself.
did 90210. She did pretty well. Elizabeth Berkley did Showgirls, and then that pretty much did her career.
But
end.
she's actually gotten better after. I mean, she's actually kind of resurged her career.
researched here a little bit. Lark Voorhees.
She's
Lisa
gotten nowhere.
Turtle. She ain't done shit.
She's done nothing.
And then of course Dustin Diamond.
Yeah. Right.
Who's done less.
I think Dennis Haskins, he's done more.
Mr.
Right?
Belding, yeah.
And he's actually done more than Lark Voorhees and
Yeah.
Dustin Diamond. I mean, he still goes around and does book tours and appearances and things like that.
Yeah.
And I've actually I put out a message through see if I can get him on as an interview one day. I think it'd be kind of fun.
Oh yeah.
And yeah.
You should have Troy calling.
Well, he's gonna.
Is he working?
He's out with the wife tonight. So, remember the 3 hours difference in us, so it's like 5:30.
Yeah,
out there.
five-
so.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I told him we're gonna be launching a new station. And he goes, "Hey, I can maybe contribute a little." I was like, "Hey, you're always welcome here, anytime, my friend."
The tantrums.
Yeah, I said, well, those are a pain in. I love Troy, but those are hard to put together.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of extra. And right now, with the way my schedule is, I really don't have time to put those together.
Or the prank callers, like I think the best one was
Troy did some great prank calls on our show.
Irvin the chronic masturbator.
Irving the chronic masturbator. He had a few other characters he called in as, and they were hilarious.
A couple of them he even got over on us.
Yeah, a couple of them he did, but they were hilarious.
Yeah, those were great.
And just a good guy. I mean, when he came up, we had such a good time. We flew him out, him and Cynthia, his wife. We flew them out, and they stayed with us for a couple days.
Yeah.
And we had him on the show. We did a special Tuesday night show.
Tuesday night, yeah.
because I was able to come in for a couple hours of it.
Yeah,
Because I remember
because we couldn't
Wednesday off.
because we couldn't get Troy off on the weekend, so we had to do it during the week. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, we're doing a Tuesday night scores. Tuesday night show was pissed, but I was like, hey guys, understand this. I'll trade you nights this week. I said, but hey, I got a guy coming in from California. We're doing a Tuesday show.
Yeah.
And we
Ownership has its privileges.
Yeah, exactly. So
We got hammered. We went to the bar.
we got drunk all day. The next day, me and him went up the me and him and Cynthia and Debbie, when she was living, we went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Spent the day up there and hung around Cleveland for a while. Then we took them to the airport, and we had a nice time. We really did. We had such a nice time.
And I figured out why me and him got along so well. He's Jewish.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until I met him in person.
Yeah. But he was such a fun guy to hang around with, and it's funny. Me and him got together, and as much as we've talked over the phone and everything, it's just like when we met in person, it's just like we picked up like you think we were like old lost friends for like years and years and years. I mean, I've known Troy now since about 2012, 2013, roughly in that time frame. But I'll tell you what, we became really really good friends over the years, and it's just nice to You have a good West Coast guy. He's always told me, if you ever come out to California, come see us.
Santa Monica.
So I'd love to go out there, and one of these days I'm going to take a trip out there and go see him.
Maybe when COVID
and all that's done.
This vaccine,
Yeah, if things ever get
fixes
back,
everything.
whenever things get back to normal, whatever the normal will be. But I told him I'd love to go out there and hang out there for a couple of days. I think it'd
when
be
I
great.
had that contracting job, updating mapping software.
Yeah.
The training was in San Jose.
Mhm.
It is the first, only, and last time I'll ever set foot in the state of California.
Yeah.
Oh my God! It is, as they say, it is a different fucking planet out there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Holy crap!
What, out
The
west?
one thing that drove me out of my absolute mind is that you can't go any. It's like the entire state is dairy free.
Yeah.
I would the hotel I stayed at had this really nice really nice breakfast spread.
Yeah.
No cream cheese, no cheese, no milk. It was all like made out of almond tits or whatever.
Almond tits.
And
Have some,
barely,
have some almond tits, everybody.
and there was meat available, but if you ate it, you'd get the stink eye.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
It's like try lighting up a cigarette in California.
Ben's going to go
Light up a cigarette
masturbate.
anywhere, really, but
Well,
still.
they give you just because you could be outside of a building, 10 feet away from the door or something like that. It's just people just kind of give you this.
It's a different world.
It is a
It's the
completely
land of
different
fruits and nuts, and I'm not talking about the edible kind either.
No, it is insane. It's absolutely insane out there.
Yeah, definitely. And my only experience in California, I was at, I landed at San Francisco's airport.
Uh-huh.
And I was there for about 3 hours, and because I was flying to Reno.
It takes you about 3 hours to get from one end to the
Yeah.
SFO to the other.
Oh yeah, it took me a while. But then I had a 3-hour layover, so okay. Well, the cool thing about where my terminal was, and about 150 yards away was a bar.
Yep.
And it's funny. I sat down with a guy next to the guy, and I was like, we're like, hey man, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. We're shooting a shit. I said, where are you from? He's just Cleveland. I'm like, no shit. I'm originally from Akron, Cuyahoga Falls. He goes, oh yeah, I know. Guy was from Cleveland out there on business, and he was actually flying home. I'm just shooting the shit with a guy, and he's like, yeah, where are you from, man? Because I had Indian shirt on. He just kind of looked at me. He goes, hey, yeah, Indians fan. Yeah, I say I'm from. He said, yeah, I'm a big Indians fan. You got season tickets, all that. So I was like, it's kind of funny, you go out there, you go all the way to California, and you're sitting there having a beer with a guy from Cleveland, and it was kind of cool. It was really cool, but that was my only really taste of California. I really never left the airport, so I was right there at SFO the whole time. So, and then 3 hours later, I got in an airplane. I took a 35-minute flight to Reno, and then I went and ate crab legs.
And
honestly, you probably could have driven to Reno.
Yeah, I probably could have.
Yeah, in the 3 hours you.
In the 3 hours you were waiting.
Yeah, I was like.
Because it was like my friend, every time when I was going to Vegas all those years in a row, I used to always go to Vegas Thanksgiving night, and I would fly back Saturday night.
Right.
And I had a gal friend of mine who lives in Vacaville, and she's 3.5 hour drive to Vegas. She'd come out and stay and hang with me the whole time, and pick me up from the airport, and then she'd be my ride back to the airport on Saturday. And we'd have fun for a couple days, and it was cheaper to do that than it was to fly to Sacramento to see her.
Oh, you were having fun already, weren't you?
Had a blast.
Giggity.
But then she started dating this douchebag, so. Where's that music?
Yeah, porn beats.
Oh,
Porn beats, yeah.
Just wait a minute.
But
I'll have it for you.
Tony said he was having fun, so I said, I bet you were having fun.
He was having Vegas fun.
And it's funny, if you go to Northern California versus Southern California, seems like a totally different state.
There you go, Tony. Just for you.
He's even doing the head bobbing.
Oh, yeah. He's got his mouth open, too.
It's got a good beat.
Got a good beat.
It's always like, if you're ever going to have sex and put music on, play the live version of the of the music you're going to listen to. That way, every
There's
so
applause
often
at the end.
Get some applause. Or I wouldn't mind just keeping the radio on, because if they get that O'Reilly's commercial, I can possibly get her to start going as the O'Reilly's commercial comes on. Goals.
I just, if no, I'm not even gonna add to that.
Wait, I got to do the. Wait. If you guys seen this shit, the Donald Trump dance, you guys seen that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You seen that?
And then
he's like
and
this.
then he has the dick in his hands.
Yeah, I guess.
The jerk off dance.
Yeah.
Wow. I was fine until you gave me the image of dicks in his hands.
Oh, well, I mean, look up Donald Trump YMCA dance.
Yeah. But yeah. Oh my!
Oh my!
Oh my! That was
Speaking
moist.
of Oh My, have you heard from Airwolf Adam lately?
Not recently. He got a promotion at his job. He's like a supervisor with ETC now, so he's very busy.
Oh yeah.
Me and him were working on an Airwolf podcast, and we
He's
kind of
upset.
cut production after 10 episodes, and he was going to post edit everything, and he just
Yeah.
hasn't had time. He's been so busy. So I haven't talked to him recently. I know he's been busy as busy gets. So that's okay though. Hey, got to make the money.
He moved out of the Dakotas. He moved to Minnesota, I think. Didn't he?
Back. That's where he's originally from. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's originally from that area, so he moved back
Because
home.
when I met him and I first talked to him,
Yeah.
he was in North Dakota.
He was in North Dakota. Yeah.
Now he's back in Little Canada or Lower Canada.
Lower Canada, basically. Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah. Go to Minnesota.
Yeah.
Everything. Hey,
Hey now.
eat you some poutine.
Poutine's good shit.
They're starting to serve that a lot of places.
You're starting
down
to
here.
see it all over the place now. It was a regional dish. Now it's really kind of come south.
Oh yeah, poutine. It's French fries with gravy and cheese curds.
Yeah.
It's quite yummy.
It's good. It's
Sounds
actually
like a
very good.
Diabetic coma.
Oh, it's good. It's good shit.
Well, see, when we used to always go to the diner on the way to the casino, I'd always get a burger because they have like 40 of them, and I'd always get mud fries, French fries, and they have gravy and cheese on them. Now that the diner's closed, I got to make them myself, and it's not tough.
Right.
Fry up fries and then just pour the gravy on them and some shredded cheese, and I mean, you're set. You got your mud fries. Great.
I can't think of food right now.
You want another Galley Boy?
No, hell
Well,
no.
after what? What'd
You
you have,
can
5 of
your
them?
Other one, I will take those home for tomorrow.
They're like sex in the mouth.
They are, but not when you're full.
No.
Then it's
Aaron thought it was kind of like bad, nasty sex.
Yeah.
It's like it was like going down on a girl when she had like yeast infection,
It's
right?
like eating your sister-in-law.
Oh God! Wow.
While she's on her period.
And have a yeast infection.
With a yeast infection. And she looks like Shrek. Or this Shrek.
How would you know?
The things you find out.
I'll introduce you someday.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can teach me.
Anyway, we were going to kind of, after we come back from the break, I want to kind of get into some of the programming that we're going to offer on Back Alley Radio.
Yeah.
And Aaron and I will talk about some of those programs because we got some things in the works, and we spoke with a couple people that are bringing a podcast. One familiar person we've talked to.
What?
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, we'll explain it after the
And
break.
don't forget Tadpole's Pole.
You know
Tadpole's Pole.
You know what happens when you put salt on a tadpole?
It shrinks.
You shut up and find out.
Oh.
My good friend Mike Malone. Speaking of tadpoles, my good friend Mike Malone posted his baby picture, and he's got the tail, right?
Yes.
And well, of course, Malone's got this big ass mole on his back, right? And I said, well, the mole's the mole's still there. It's just longer. I kind of told him that, So I told him that the other day. But yeah, Tadpole showing off his pole.
Yeah.
Tadpole's pole.
Tadpole's pole.
What 3 things will Tadpole do for entertainment? And
So anyway, you
maybe-
got to give us some of the explanations when we come back to what you're going to do with this pole.
What are you going to do with your pole?
You mean
Yeah.
what kind of what kind of challenges will I
Yeah.
do?
What kind of challenges will you do, Ben? We'll talk about all that
we'll talk
and
about
more after we come back from break.
Dun, dun, dun.
Duh, duh, duh.
Happy.
Ben's Tadpole's pole.
He'll put peanut butter on his crotch and lay down on your kitchen floor and let the dogs loose.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Too far.
Loki.
Too far.
Loki.
Oh, he wants Tiny to do it.
Duck, 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 duck.
By the way, you guys want to hear a
Duck,
funny
duck.
story real quick? Speaking
Sure.
of Duck Duck. Okay, this is Lori's story. She's going to kill me for this story, but it's a funny story and it's a true story. The other
The
night.
segue is peanut butter and dogs licking. I don't know if I want to hear about Lori's story now.
Well, the segue is
Katie would make sense.
the
Lori, I don't know.
segue is because we were talking about Duck Duck.
Okay.
So anyway, she took her pain meds and her antibiotics and all this stuff, and she's loaded up on shit. And I'm in the bathroom, and I'm sitting there just taking a shit, looking at my phone. All of a sudden, here comes Lori in her underwear. There's nothing else, just her underwear.
Cool.
And she's looking around, looking all over. She goes, I just talked to Duck Duck, and he said there's a gray monkey in here. Where is this monkey at? I'm like, what?
I am going upstairs, and I'm going to tell her we found her gray monkey, and it's down here. I am going to do that.
You have to.
I'm going to do that.
Hey, speaking of, Kate, true story. Did we not run into that the other night? Your mom was looking for a gray monkey, and she had a conversation with Duck Duck, and Duck Duck told her there was a gray monkey in the bathroom. So she's looking in the tub, and she's looking behind the curtains, and she goes, "Where's the gray monkey at?" Like it's like stern seriousness.
Was she sleepwalking or something?
No, she was like wide awake.
She was on her meds.
Oh, she's on her meds.
She was on pain meds, and she was like she was dreaming it, but she woke up and thought the dream was still real, and she was like looking for this monkey, and I was like, okay, well, and first thing I did was texting Katie. I'm like, Katie, help! Your mom's like looking for a monkey, and it's not good, and I'm scared.
Your mom's looking for a monkey. It's not good, and I'm scared.
Yes.
Wow.
True story. And on that note, we're going to take a break, and we're going to come back and talk about Back Alley Radio some more. And I'm going to go and hide because she's going to probably heard this, and she's probably going to kill me. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back on Some Kind of Radio Show. Back to internet radio on backalleyradio.com. Same show, same time, new station. Backalleyradio.com. Coming January 2021.
I must have the wrong house.
Sister?
Oh, I missed you so much.
They waited up all night for you, you know.
It's a long way from West Africa. Oh, coffee.
He's here.
I brought you something from far away.
Really? Oh.
What are you doing?
You're my present this year.
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
See? I smelled it. He's back.
Ryan, you have to leave.
What? What are you guys talking about? We know what's going on here. We know you're trying to each other.
What? No. Oh, please. Brothers and sisters don't look at each other like that.
He sent you to West Africa for a reason, Ryan, to separate you and your sister.
You're crazy! Oh, yeah? What's this?
He's my present this year.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. We're
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I'm your son, and I'm in love with your daughter.
Oh, Ryan, what is in that box?
What's in the box, Ryan?
It's mine.
Give it. Unbelievable.
Holy shit.
Emily, I love that we have so much in common because we grew up together. And I just want to wake up every morning to the smell of you and Folgers Colombian Dark Roast. Emily, will you make me the happiest brother?
Dad! Get off of him! I love him! Oh, no! No, stop it! No! I just want to my brother!
It's Folgers in your cup.
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
You see Baby Shark? Simpsonville mother Jennifer Gilbreth is a bit nostalgic for Christmas past.
In past years, I've loved doing the whole Black Friday thing, wake up early in the morning. So, I mean, it's a little sad and disappointed, but I think it's smart, you know, to keep the crowds down.
To do that, major retailers from Best Buy to Kohl's have launched Black Friday sales early for what's now a week-long event.
We call it our More Days of Deals opportunity for customers just to be able to save throughout the entire week versus just one particular day.
That's not to say there won't be doorbusters. Some deep discounts are still reserved for the big day. And while most retailers are closed Thursday this year, a few special sales will still hit online at 12:01 Thanksgiving Day. For Friday shoppers, keep in mind there'll be limits on how many are allowed in store. One thing that hasn't changed over the years, TVs remain the hottest Black Friday item. The ones to beat this year, Walmart's 70-inch 4K Vizio at $478 or Best Buy's 32-inch Smart Insignia for just $99. Small appliance deals are also hot this year. A 5-quart KitchenAid mixer at Target down to $199, a Dyson V10 for $150 off at Best Buy, and a Ninja Foodie pressure cooker for just under $168 at Kohl's. That retailer also throwing in 30% off brand name athletic wear and 20% off all beauty and fragrance.
What's not likely to be on sale this holiday season are the new gaming systems from Xbox and PlayStation. They're so popular with no discount that stores can't keep them in stock.
When it comes to toys, price trackers at Deal News say snatch the ones in low supply but hold off on others till early next month when prices tend to dip further. The same goes for these popular gifts.
Do not buy a gift card until December. We will see tons of great bonus deals where you buy $75 worth of gift cards and get a $25 one for free. Like, you want to wait around for those deals. Black Friday doesn't have anything even close to that.
All right, anything else you want to look at?
Even with week-long sales, Gilbreth's strategy is to get in early.
Most years I wait, but this year I'm like, I probably don't want to take that chance.
Understandable, considering this unusual Christmas present.
Look at the cars. Look at the vroom vrooms.
For her family, the biggest gift will be returning to a more normal holiday season for Christmases yet to come.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, we thought of Ben's very first dare, Tadpole's Pole. We're going to have Ben do Iron Crotch Kung Fu. Dylan did it. I mean, you could do it. Dylan did it.
Dylan did it with his own hands. We're going to find logs and bowling balls and shit.
Yeah. And we're going to kick him square in the dingles.
Do I have a cup?
No cup. You
No
got
cup.
you got to take it like a man.
Well,
Come on, you're Asian, dude. You can take that shit like those Asian guys.
He could take. We can give him a red Solo cup.
You can get a little red Solo cup. There you go.
What's wrong with you guys?
There's a lot that's wrong.
There's
with
a
us.
lot that's wrong with us.
Yeah, we don't have time to list it all.
Yeah, that could take it all.
Come on, Rough Macho can break 6 blocks of ice.
You can do it.
You can do it.
You can do it, Billy.
You should. Yeah, that's what you should do. You should break 6 blocks of ice with your dick.
Boy couldn't break an ice cube with his dick. What are you talking about?
Dude, a little flick to the nuts drops us men to the ground.
Us men. Don't let me in with you there, tiny dick.
A flick to your nuts doesn't drop you to your knees?
Well, I let you flick my nuts.
Come here, big boy.
You guys gonna flick each other's beans?
Come here, big boy.
All right. We wanted to come back and talk a little bit about our new internet radio station that's going to be launching in January, Back Alley Radio. And I'll turn it over to the great voice.
Oh, dude, there's onion rings in here.
Yeah.
Yes.
The great voice of our
These I'll
program.
eat.
Our voice of reason.
Yes.
Still a little cold.
Mr. Aaron
Fuck, they're onion
K-Back.
rings. Okay. What I just
Susie gets onion rings.
Yeah, I get my onion rings down.
Yeah.
So you're like
something he'll
Onion rings. Onion.
So programming. Now, as we mentioned here, the format for the music is going to be the old format was just anything from the 70s on, and we're going to take that format and tweak it a little bit, and just a lot of the easy listening stuff, a lot of the country stuff, a lot of the instrumentals.
Bye.
The sad part of it is that a lot of the newer stuff that I'm coming across is all covers.
Yeah.
I'm trying to eliminate the covers as best I can, but
Yeah.
it's almost all covers. Now, some of it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So, it's going to be kind of a judgmental thing, but it's all going to be upbeat music. This is not going to, if you want to listen to 3 o'clock in the morning, it's because you need to stay awake, not to fall asleep.
Right.
No Tibetan bowl music, no massage parlor music, nothing that's going to wipe you out. The programming.
We had some elevator music at one point, too.
We did. I found some, there was some cinematic stuff in there that was really good, though.
But you had a chubby the other day because you wrote me and let me know that you found some of the library.
I found, as a matter of fact, I can even pull it up on my phone. I found the old library. I was kind of pissed off because I couldn't find the old library, and I thought I was going to have to do the entire library from scratch. I found where I had parked it on my old computer.
Ah.
And so now I have a basis for one, the about 400 or 500 songs
Sure.
that I've picked from more recent stuff.
Right.
Plus the over 4,000 songs I have. I could pare those down,
Mhm.
and we're going to start off with a pretty good library.
Oh, we're gonna have a hell of a library.
Some of the programming, of course, this show is going to debut
Yep.
on Back Alley Radio. We have the show that you mentioned, the regulars.
Regulars, yep.
Which is also going to be there. We talked to a few folks in regards to bringing their podcasts along with us. We're not going to mention any names that we haven't confirmed. There's one that I can, though. If you
Joe,
if you'll remember,
Who?
Saturday mornings on the old show,
Yep.
John O'Donnell and I
Yeah.
did a sports show called Center Block Sports. John is going to be bringing that back.
Yep.
He's going to be
Podcast form.
He's going to be podcasting it, so
Yep.
he's going to be recording it and then sending it to us.
Yep.
All the way from beautiful Findlay, Ohio.
Findlay, yeah, he's now in Findlay.
So he's going to be doing that again, and I can imagine that it's going to be chock full of information.
Yep.
Because when we're talking about sports, in an era where sports is hard to talk about, he's going to have a lot of information. He always has a lot of great guests, a lot of great interviews. So look forward to that. We have a lot of other things, music theme shows, music theme days, tweaking the format a little bit. I was toying with the idea.
Full frontal nudity night.
Full frontal nudity night.
What?
Oh, yeah.
What day is this?
What day is that again, Katie?
I don't know about that. All right.
All right. So
it's gonna be it'll be the Meat Fest show though.
Right.
That's another new show. It's gonna be a Meat Fest show.
So instead of who's hairier, it's who's longer.
Yeah, something like that. But we're not gonna do video.
Oh, okay.
'Cause that
So Katie would win by a landslide then.
She's looking like, what the?
Love getting the kid in on it.
Uh-huh.
I also toyed with another interesting music show that I'm trying to put together called Fornicate the Format. It was originally going to be Fuck the Format, but got to have a little bit of fun with it. I try to at least make the titles PG.
Yeah.
Where just for 2 hours,
Yeah.
just go off format and have a little fun. So some music shows, some talk shows.
Yep.
I mean, and it's ever growing. We're
Yep.
still talking to some folks,
Yeah.
trying to put a schedule together. But it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be what we want it to be,
Yep.
and it's going to be it's going to be something for everybody to enjoy.
Right. And it's not going to be not like the old station. We're going to have 15 or 20 different hosts either. We are we're doing this just kind of in a different way because of where we're located. We're not going to be in a public location. This is run basically in my basement here. So we're going to kind of keep it to a limited number of folks coming in here. Aaron, of course, will have 24/7 remote access to this system.
What?
Oh yeah, he's got to.
Oh,
He had to with
lucky.
SKO as well
Oh,
too.
yeah, good point.
So that way he can kind of keep if he does got to because that's how he added in the library a lot of the times over at SKO was done remotely. And then the nice thing is too with our capabilities, if Aaron wanted to do something on the air, he's got the equipment at his house. He can just remote station from his house. So
Whoa.
oh yeah.
And some things we got to plan on doing next year once Back Alley opens. I swear 3 times this week I've passed almost 7.
Yeah.
The ice cream place.
Oh, yeah. We got to do some. We're going to bring back the food challenges. We're going to bring
Yes.
back the food reviews. We're going to do a lot of that. That's going to be under the SKO Media umbrella.
Okay.
That's all kind of under SKO Media. But we'll co-run it with Back Alley, But SKO Media is not going anywhere. SKO Media is still going to be around kind of as the,
Backup.
It's not a backup. It's kind of just a overshadow type of thing.
yeah.
But Back Alley is going to be basically its own project. Really.
Here's a food challenge: eat all these carbs and don't die.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you because I quit. I gave up a couple hours ago.
Yeah.
That's why I brought extra pens.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Come on now.
Anyway.
Healthy choices.
But then
2020. We're gonna go bar healthy.
And then the other show that I think I'm going to try to
This
talk.
fucker wants me to eat healthy. He dared me to eat a sloppy ass burger on this show, and he wants me to eat healthy.
But I'll tell you, here's the
you
other.
are like you are more hypocritical than
here-
Mike fucking DeWine. You know that?
Here's the other show that
Save me from
I
it,
came up
please.
with a great idea for a show just for Mike. Beard grooming tips with Mike Haig.
Yeah.
That's a good.
I thought Mike's show was
Yeah.
going to be more along the lines of a what has he been doing? His hiking show.
Yeah.
Where it'll be him for 2 hours walking through a park.
Yeah. and all you hear is crickets.
Right.
And wild animals, and Mike going, ooh, look, a deer.
Get him a GoPro headset and you're set.
But yeah, I made a comment. He did this like 50-second hike the other day. Of course, I comment on Facebook. Hey, man, he's saying how tired he was. Like, man,
beard was weak,
your
too.
beard looks exhausted.
Yeah,
it just keeps hanging. I mean,
Wait, this is Mike?
Mike Haig, yeah.
I haven't seen him in I don't know, a year now.
Yeah,
probably?
his beard's like down to here.
Oh,
you know,
I know. See, remember when he had to shave it?
he was shaved it live on YouTube.
Yeah, and then like that thing grew.
He also
back.
shaved his ass and his balls and everything
And
else.
then
I
you
mean,
and
it
I
wasn't
shaved
pretty.
our chest.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty.
Say hi to the.
We have people watching us?
We had 4.
We did? Well, we had 4.
We have 2 now, but
well, Lori fell asleep. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We had 3 people.
Hi, people watching us
On TikTok.
Yep. TikTok is our. We have over 5,000 followers on
that
TikTok.
came
5,300 followers on TikTok.
I'm just trying to get 1,000. Damn.
Yeah, 5,300. And we are basically a creators account. So our goal is to hit 10,000. That's our big goal is 10,000. We reach 10,000, and then you get eligible to go for money, and creator content money. Yeah.
Oh, see.
Yeah.
And we could do the Ben Tadpole poll on.
See, now that's a
TikTok.
great media outlet for it because because right now, I mean that TikTok is growing insanely
It's
over the
not-
last.
It's not going anywhere.
Over a month, we've gone from like 0 to 5,300
Yeah,
in a
it's
month.
not going anywhere.
And the reason being is because I haven't been on TikTok a whole lot. You see this ugly mug, and you're probably going to lose some.
you did sing that dick video, and it went viral.
Roly poly dickheads.
The roly poly dickheads that went viral, and then you talking about milk shaking your prostate.
Milk shaking the prostate.
And that went kind of viral too. So
How did that song go?
yeah, but most of the time, I need the pink dick for it. I can't do it
the
without
big
the
pink,
dick.
the big pink dick. Yeah.
But most of those were just kind of like improv moments. Of course, the video was not my face plastered on it like Tadpole here is doing. I was like, let's zoom in on the giant zit on the side of his fucking head.
Yeah. Or he's like snoring like it's
That
his
got
job.
some views too, though.
I got a few. Yeah.
If I
We're
would've-
gonna take screenshots of that and make some of the sickest memes
if I
ever.
would've-
Oh yeah, we're gonna definitely do
Hey,
that.
if I would have muted, you wouldn't have gotten that gold.
I know.
Think about that.
That's
Because
true.
I usually mute. And
Yeah.
I didn't.
And you gave us comedy gold to work with.
You snored like you have apnea. You snore. You put Tony went damn. Okay.
Even Tony's going, Jesus Christ! You think I snore? He goes, fuck. He says that makes me look like. Tony's thinking he's got to step up his game more, in his snoring.
Girls could hear it upstairs. Okay.
Did they really?
People outside heard it. You kidding me? People walking in the path outside. I had the window open.
People at UA could
Yeah,
hear it.
Yeah. That was loud.
People in Kent
Heard
could
it.
hear it. I heard it, and I'm all the way in fucking Medina.
People at the AA meetings heard it. Come on.
Yeah,
I mean,
right. Damn,
People
how
at
much did
people
he
at
drink
Dr.
tonight?
Bob's house heard it.
Yeah,
Okay.
How much did he drink tonight? Well, you see,
he had one.
He had one,
And two
and then
galley
and then 3 galley boys.
Yeah.
That's not tartar sauce. It's sleeping potion.
Yeah. And semen.
Bull
that's
semen.
what we call sleep apnea.
Well, that was that beer. That was like bull semen.
That's what we call sleep apnea.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
Jesus. Here's Ben.
It's kind of drooling out the side.
Drooling
of his
off
mouth.
the side of his mouth, hanging in his beard, and he had like a big glob of shit in it. And
Bend your neck a little farther.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. You were just in camera view too, and that's what made it so good. Yeah.
Well, my fault for not.
I know. I'm sitting there. I'm like, we were like, John was like, and we were like, Ben's sleeping. John's like, he's texting me, Ben's asleep. And I was like, well, if you be quiet, if he gets loud enough, it'll pick it up on the video.
Yeah, it did.
And Tony and I are sitting here going, Jesus fucking Christ! I was like, oh, I said, watch. I'm gonna zoom in on that screen and give him his own screen. And oh my God, yeah.
You had fun with that.
Oh yeah. Then you snored for like a half an hour.
Dude, when I watch back, and every time you guys.
Did you watch the entire? Did you watch the show? Did you actually watch the show?
Not the whole thing.
Oh, you have to. That way you get full context of it all.
Well, no, I started watching where I fell asleep.
Oh, okay, you watched
Well,
that.
Yeah, where I fell
Oh,
asleep.
he just likes to watch himself sleep, you know.
Well, no, because I was.
This
no one else
motherfucker's
does.
And this motherfucker's like one of those, I don't fucking snore. Bullshit. We got proof, dude.
No, because every time
50,000
you guys-
people watched you snore.
Yeah.
Every time you guys would start talking about something, I just start snoring, and then you just start cracking up. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, well, he can't really.
They're like, let's just mute him. Like, no, this is too good. This is too good.
Well, if you want, when you start talking about stuff, we'll just start farting.
But the thing
down.
is, you know, we don't just ignore it and just let you be there. We actually talk about it like it's like actually like really happening, you know, which because it was because. You know, I've seen shows where you see someone dead asleep and they don't even acknowledge it. It's just a screen of them sleeping.
there.
But
you mean like that one radio show we listened to?
Yeah. But you know, we sit there and we make light of the whole thing, going, "Hey, you know, watch him snore. You know, he's snoring like a bat out of hell." And John's like, "Just mute him. Just mute him." Like, I can't mute him. It's too good.
Yeah, well,
this is comedy gold.
Could you have muted me though? Like,
No, fuck no. I'm gonna leave. I was gonna let you snore.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna let you snore.
Because I swear, when I woke up for the last like 2 minutes of the show,
You at least caught the last 2 minutes. You caught the sign off.
Dude,
That's
the
important.
next morning when I woke up, I felt so shitty.
Dude, and you're sitting there apologizing to me. I'm like, dude, it was fucking hilarious.
I felt so shitty.
I was like, we were laughing our asses off. I was like, you're like, I hope you're not mad. I was like, mad? You kidding me? That was great.
That's our new tagline. The show's so funny, Ben sleeps through it.
Yeah.
I showed my mom that. She's like, what an asshole. I'm like, I know.
Thank you.
And I think, sorry. She
She was calling him an asshole. What are you talking about?
She like, I showed her. She's like, oh, is he mad? I'm like, before I messaged.
Yeah.
She's like, I was like, I hope he isn't.
No, I was not mad. I was laughing my ass off the whole time. I'm sitting here. Then we went to break because you started snowing before the last break, and then Tony and I are sitting there just cracking up, and we're like, "Oh my god, we got to zoom in on it. Oh yeah, we're gonna make light of this. This is great." And me and Tony are sitting here just laughing because we when we get the break, you know, we muted that line, you know, so it didn't go out. And I could still hear him snoring.
You're still watching the indicator.
Oh
pop
yeah,
up.
the indicator is still popping up. We're and it's because it doesn't go out, but it was like, but it registers.
Right.
There's noise. I'm like, oh my god, this is great. It's like, okay, highlight reel.
Yeah.
Whenever we do show number 300 out of all these, you know, we're going to replay that. You know, so you made the highlight reel for when we ever do hit show 300, which will probably be next year.
So here's my competition then for the moment of the month for the month of November.
Yeah.
What was it? Roly Poly Dickheads or Ben falling asleep?
I don't know. I think Ben falling asleep. You know.
There you go.
But you had two, Aaron. You had Roly Poly Dickheads. You also had Milking Your Prostate. And then milkshaking it, and then Ben sleeping.
Right.
If you were to pick one, Ben sleeping kind of just trumps it all.
I'm sitting here coming up.
And
with
you had two, and he beat both of them.
I'm sitting here coming up with a moment of the month every fucking week. All he has to do is fall asleep, and he makes me look funnier than he's funnier than anybody else on the show.
And he didn't even know it. I mean, he just didn't even know
No
it. He
effort.
had no clue, no effort at all, and he was just. Oh, it was bad. It was really bad. And if you go to SKO Media Group TikTok, look it up. It's there. Yeah. Those you on TikTok, just look up the page, look up the group, and it's there. It's there.
And we
it's
thought the
there.
waxing was funny, bad, good, but no.
Yeah, we had the
snoring.
waxing moment, but
Yeah.
that was the previous month. Yeah, thanks. We had some funny moments, you know, during our.
Well, the best part of that was when Ben got his nipple waxed.
Oh yeah.
And it wouldn't come off. You got three people yanking on it.
You know the funniest
he's
thing?
sitting here like
you know what would have
yelping.
made the best video, and we didn't even get it. Is I'm spraying Ben down with olive oil
we
in my
should've-
kitchen.
Yeah, in the kitchen we did olive oil, and we didn't
We're
even
like
take a video.
we're like this. I'm like, oh, we could have totally made a video of that, and we could have looked. And then I'm spraying Ben down. I'm like lathering him up with the olive oil in the kitchen.
slow-mo.
It's like that would have been like in slow mo, and Ben's going, you know, like
It's a Spartacus moment.
yeah, it's like, and then Ben would be like, yeah, I can almost see it happening. I can picture it in my head right now, but let's not ever do that again.
That's the thing. We had that problem. The old show, and we mentioned that before too.
Yeah.
It's like some of the funniest shit we say.
We never got on.
was between segments
Yeah.
on the breaks.
Yeah.
And then we started like, okay, well, we're just going to live stream the breaks.
Yeah.
And then when we were live streaming it wasn't nearly as funny
No.
because we knew
somebody was watching.
We were trying to perform.
It's almost like we can't talk during breaks until we come back. That's almost.
Well, we always talk during the
Well,
breaks.
I know, but it's like
we
one
take a
of those-
break, and and the funny thing is, even though the conversation's going on the show, but we switch to a completely different conversation.
Right.
We always do. I mean, we talk about the show topics, and all of a sudden we're doing something else. I mean, when we're on break, then we go back to it. It's like, okay. Then we have a completely different. We're carrying on two different conversations: the conversation off air, and then we have our on-air conversation.
Yeah.
But we never have those because here's the thing: if you ever watched us during break, I mean, we're not sitting here doing this.
We're sitting here talking about why Aaron has a sour stomach.
Yeah.
During that whole phone call.
Yeah. And yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, and we're sitting there talking about that, and and I talk about how I tasted shit.
Yeah.
I left it in the air.
Yeah.
Someone shit in my lunch.
What? How dare you, Eric?
Someone shit in my burger.
Here's the problem. I haven't been up from this chair since, so I'm still sitting in that.
You're probably stuck to it.
Yeah.
You might get up and the chair might stick to your ass.
You might want to go wipe.
I think it's crunchy now. I could probably pick
I
it
might
up.
have to take you outside and hose your ass crack.
No, just get the clippers and
Get the
shave the bug nuggets out of the hair.
Ben's thinking, ooh.
No.
Oh, foreplay?
Well, since you mentioned.
So anyway, Iron Crotch will be with your first dare.
There you go. That's what I was looking for right
What's
there.
that?
That look.
That look
They're
right
like,
there.
The fuck is wrong with you?
Katie's looking like, what
Yeah,
the?
she's like, why am I down here?
Why am I here?
I took
She's
a
here for
shit in my
entertainment
pants
purposes only.
earlier, and it's crusty now, so that's why I have to have my butt hair shaved.
Yeah.
Any questions?
We're gonna tweeze it. We're not gonna shave it. We're gonna tweeze it.
Yeah,
Pluck.
tweeze
We're gonna pluck. We might.
She's
have to,
turned her back on me. She's like,
we might have to
You.
pluck them. We might have to individually pluck those hairs. That would probably hurt way worse than the waxing.
Oh, fuck yeah. All right, so
Yes.
all seriousness.
Yeah.
Once a month at
Yeah.
the end of the month.
Yeah.
We were
End of every month.
end of every month.
So if we come back
So
at
it's
the
like
end
a
of
period.
if we come back with this show at the end of January, that means we got to go right into a thing for you.
That's fine.
So the very first
I'll do
show
it.
back, we got to do the
All right. That's fine.
tadpole
So
poll.
we will brainstorm like 3.
I already got the first one, Iron Crotch.
I know you have.
Oh yes, I have Iron Crotch.
But we gotta put down 3 in a poll and see. What
You want to put down 3 on a poll?
okay, all right. So the poll question is, what's Ben going to do at the end of January? It's either going to be Iron Crotch,
Yeah.
Iron Crotch, or Iron Crotch.
Ben, I think you have a chance of getting Iron Crotch.
Okay.
He's like, okay, fine. I'll smack my balls a little bit. Why not?
I'll smack my balls a little bit. He needs to smack him around a little bit just to find a teeny weeny.
Well, he is Asian.
But-
those little Asian guys.
Yeah,
They got the little schmeckles.
They don't have a whole lot.
And I was just going to say, we got through a whole show of Tony not falling asleep, and there he goes.
Damn it, Tony.
I was thinking about it, too.
He pounds down these energy drinks. I'm not surprised he's climbing off the ceiling here. No, he's still falling asleep. You're drinking the wrong energy drink, man.
Red Bull. I haven't grown my wings yet.
You gotta drink Bang, guy. Drink
Those things
Bang.
Those things fuck with my stomach.
And
the deep fried burgers and potato chips and French fries with cheese and cheese curds and gravy and shit, that doesn't fuck with your stomach?
No, that's natural food.
That's a keeper line right there.
That's
We'll use
natural
it.
food.
That's going to go on. That'll be a TikTok video right there. Guaranteed.
That's
Guaranteed
natural
it'll be a TikTok video.
There you go.
That's natural food.
Can't argue with that logic.
No, cannot argue with that logic.
I haven't found one of those Bang energy drinks that doesn't screw with my stomach and make me sick.
any energy drink that other than
Well,
Red Bull.
here's the thing. You need to take the cocaine with it, though.
Have
Trying
you-
to stay off the powder.
Have you ever?
I can drink Monster, I can drink Rockstar, and I can drink this.
Wait. So wait a minute.
asking you
Wait a
for-
minute. My nickname is now Monster, according to you.
Yeah.
So if he's drinking the Monster, I don't want to.
In order for Tony to stay awake, he has to drink the Monster.
Yeah.
Proceed. It's your turn for desk duty this month.
Not that variety Monster.
Somehow I earned the nickname Monster. I don't understand how I got it.
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
We were handing out nicknames, and Earl the Monster McCune just
it
made
just,
sense.
It just makes sense to you.
And
so
then
it's stuck. And
the voice, and then
and
Voice
Mike
and
is the
now-
Hagist.
The Hagist. Well, it's a religion.
Right.
It's a cult.
Right.
Yeah, Mike has a cult.
Right.
You know, he's like the leader of a religious cult.
Right. We all have to wear white sheets and shave our, and wipe our asses.
And you
with
know,
our hands.
remember we sang the national anthem? Oh, hey,
Oh,
can you see by the dawn's early Mike? Yeah. See, we gave him a theme,
Right.
and we should really seriously record that,
Right.
and send it to him, and you know,
Look for an instrumental of the.
yeah, get a little instrumental in the background, you know, and we can just see.
I got to write it and then we'll.
Got to write it and we'll see. Yeah, we have to sing it.
that'll be the theme song for the regulars.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, can you see?
Right.
hello.
All right. On that note, let's take our last break, shall we?
Yep.
Some kind of radio show. Final half hour of our podcast before we move to internet radio. Stay tuned, everybody. We'll be right back. Back to internet radio on backalleyradio.com. Same show, same time, new station. Backalleyradio.com. Coming January 2021.
RBF is a serious epidemic sweeping our nation. RBF, better known as resting bitch face, has plagued women for centuries. We all know them. Some of us have even been them. Stop the madness. Get the help you need. Call the Ditch the Bitch hotline now. 1-800-RBF-NO-GO. Trust me, I suffered from RBF. And look at me now. I'm cured. Stop insulting strangers, missing out on free drinks at the bar, and getting passed over for promotions. Call our Ditch the Bitch hotline. Get the help you desperately need. 1-800-RBF-NO-GO or 1-800-732-6630. Ditch the Bitch today.
Mom, can I have a popsicle?
No, honey, you'll spoil
Hey parents, tired of those out-of-control kids? Throwing embarrassing tantrums wherever they go. At the grocery store, on the playground, even at the dinner table. You've had it with parenting, but wait, there is a solution. Introducing NapTime, the latest, most effective tool for child tantrum prevention. It's simple. Just douse a rag with our patented Sleepy Time formula, place it over your child's cry hole, press and hold gently for 8 to 12 seconds, and presto, no more tantrum.
I was beginning to think adoption was the only way out. Then a friend of mine introduced me to NapTime. It's never been so quiet around here.
The secret lies in NapTime's revolutionary fast-to-sleep formula. Developed by military-trained scientist doctors from NASA, NapTime's powerful molecules rush to the child's brain on contact, gently inducing instant tranquility.
This is chloroform.
Already put those wallet-draining crap factories out on the street? That's okay! NapTime works in any situation. On the golf course. An awkward blind date.
I had a really good time tonight.
It even works on pets.
After we had our first child here, we regretted it almost immediately.
We didn't know that she'd cry so much.
Talk about defective. But thanks to NapTime, our little Samantha here hasn't made a noise in weeks. I keep her in a shoebox.
Call now and we'll send you your very own 24-ounce bottle of Naptime solution for only 23 easy payments of $1.99. But wait, there's more. Act quickly and you'll also receive the all-new Dream Sack absolutely free. It's compact and portable for those on-the-go tantrums. Just cover it, tighten it, and forget about it. It's that simple.
We can't breathe good.
So if this looks familiar,
I feel pregnant.
then don't wait. Order today and join the millions of Americans who just can't stop saying,
Thanks, Nap Time.
Thanks, Nap Time.
Thanks, Nap Time.
Nap Time, when they just won't shut up.
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
Like most things 2020, holiday shopping is going to look different.
You probably have already seen stores offering deals this month, trying to take the focus off of those big crowds the day after Thanksgiving. So what should we expect this shopping season? Good question. Here's Heather Brown.
Are you already finding deals?
Yes. The Disney store is doing their Black Friday deals. Buy one, get one half off. Fabletics. Especially on Amazon. Every day is something.
Walmart is advertising deals for days. Target says they're happening now.
What might the season look like this year?
Okay. So we never quite know, but the signs are good.
George John is a professor of marketing.
There's a ton of money on the sidelines.
That's from some people being able to save during the pandemic.
If you looked at what happened during this pandemic, the big stores that find the Targets and the Walmart, it's the smaller mom and pop stores that really took it on the chin. I think that pattern is going to continue into the holiday season.
And he thinks that trend will happen both in person.
Since, Black Friday usually gets really crowded, we're trying to do it before.
And online. One study found about half of people are anxious about shopping in stores. When I asked about it on social media, some people wrote only online, a combo of both, or not in the mood this year.
It seems like everybody's taking, really nice precautions.
Some places, including Target and the Mall of America, are opening later on Black Friday. MOA will have expanded hours during that whole week.
Are you going to be out day after Thanksgiving?
Yes. Less people out, more stuff I get to get.
John says spread out sales have been happening for years.
So it's not like, I have my normal price, come Black Friday, I dropped it. Mm-hmm. That's gone away. It's been sort of jagged.
You can see it on the Amazon Price Watch site, camelcamelcamel.com.
When you get these jagged prices, are you even going to notice it's a holiday deal? They have deals all the time. I think what you're seeing is a blurring of the natural variation in pricing online with the holiday season.
So then the magic question is, are you going to get your shopping done early?
Yes.
Heather Brown?
We're actually working on it right now, so yes.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110.
Oh my God, the things that happen off
now,
the air.
Back to Earl McCune and the crazy.
Well, I don't know how to recover. We were just talking about what happens off the air.
Yep. Literally.
The things that happen, that was like radio gold and it was off the air.
I was about to walk out. I'm about to leave here in a minute.
Yeah.
And we literally.
Yeah. Ben was doing the
turned
TikTok
mic
video
off.
and my beautiful wife here was being so kind and considerate to send me a nice
so sweet.
a nice picture of herself.
And
yeah, Ben's like, yeah.
Scrolls down when I'm turning off the TikTok video,
Yeah.
and I say, I think to myself, should I click on this, or should I end the video and tell Earl? And I was the right man.
Yeah, he goes, Earl, this is for you.
So now, since I was a nice man, do I get to see that now? Wow. Damn. That is very true.
I'm surprised you came downstairs with a shirt on.
I am too.
After pretty much that's all we've talked about during the entire break.
Yeah.
For a guy who hasn't done anything in like 2 months after,
He's like, I'm gonna go home and jack it off now. I'm ready.
He's
I got crank off material now. Fuck yeah.
That's the reason he's not leaving. He's got such a chub right now. He can't reach can't reach his steering wheel. His dick's going to be in the way.
So the things that happen.
He's going to need to borrow.
The thing is,
he's
we were
going to need
talking
to
about
borrow
the
your
things that-
couch.
the conversations that happen off the air are sometimes so much better than the ones on the air. And that happened like just as we went on break. And Katie's like,
Yeah.
what the?
She's frightened.
You frightened your daughter, honey.
Oh man, that was good. But hey, now you know.
I'm actually like hot and sweaty now after that.
You're like, you're hot and bothered.
Well,
Talk about the one who had to like give you the phone.
Yeah, you're like, supple and firm.
Yeah,
but they're supple and firm.
Titties are titties. Oh man, that was good. That was good shit. Oh, hello.
It made interesting.
Yeah,
it
that
wasn't even
was
radio at that point because it was off the air.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
I
heard you laugh. I'm like, what the fuck's he laughing at? I heard you play up the second floor.
Oh my god, we were laughing
God.
so hard. I'm still like in
Because you
tears
flashed
laughing.
the wrong one.
Yeah.
What did I say? Fuck.
You're like,
yeah,
fuck.
Earl.
Earl.
These boobies belong to you, Earl. Why
Yeah.
am I
These
looking
are
at them?
yours. But, well, now I need to find a woman who, if I'm in the basement and
Yeah.
it's
We'll
2 floors up, will just
We'll send me
Be pictures of titties.
We'll
yeah.
send me booby videos.
And we're married. I mean, that's even the best part of it, you know?
does that?
She does for me.
I guess so.
She does for me when I'm at work sometimes. Like,
Oh,
fuck!
That's why it takes so long to fix the pin setters.
Yeah, takes a while. Holy shit. Then I come home.
Adds an hour to every
Then I
job
come
he
home,
does.
honey, you ready? I'm tired.
So you're tired. You're the one who has to jack it all day.
Tell me about it.
Right?
No wonder my wrist is fucked up.
Again, you have no room to.
So how red did your face turn when?
I was just like,
Fuck.
I gotta give him something to masturbate to.
And she said that.
And she said that. Gonna give Ben something to masturbate to. Done fapping already?
Huh?
You don't have a picture of this thing. Only in his mind.
It's in his mind.
Good thing it was small.
Oh, man.
Oh, Ben was like,
Yeah.
no, wait a minute, hold
No,
on. Let me give you my Ben impression. Hold on. Got to turn my
Hold
hat around. He's like Ben. He's like this.
And I'm ending the video too.
Shit.
No,
Earl, this is for you.
See, I was being a gentleman,
Yes,
and
you
I'm
were.
ending the video.
It
and
was
the
so-
thumbnail was sitting there.
You
for
were
about
very, yeah. You were like,
10
dude.
seconds.
You're like, dude, that's yours.
I was
Well,
like,
well, see, it was more along the lines of this. Ben looks at his phone.
Yeah.
definitely not.
Earl, these are for you.
Yeah.
And that's why he didn't stand up for Earl.
Too bad we didn't have that whole thing on video because I'll tell you what. That would have been TikTok material right there now. I mean, just
Ben coming in his pants?
Just Ben's reaction.
No, I'd be. I saw the thumbnail.
And
I'm
we
like,
just
well,
went to break. I'm like, God
yeah, I know.
damn it!
And
We just talked last segment about how the conversations we have off the air sometimes are better than the ones we have on the air. And here we go.
And
how you doing there, buddy?
Good. Yeah. So and all
I love how we're talking about masturbating, and he's holding Shrek.
He's singing
Shrek. Oh, Shrek.
Oh man,
get out!
It's gonna be a long 7 weeks off, or so.
Get out of my swamp.
Ben's like,
So now you can show me.
Ben's like,
Fair. I should have clicked.
I should have clicked on it. Damn it! I could have looked at titties.
All I see when I saw a shirtless, and then I was like, oh, that's you.
That's
She's
you.
shirtless. That's you. All you.
Okay. All right.
My.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Hi, babe.
He's got a shirt that says.
Well, no,
For
because
TikTok,
he was doing
because
TikTok.
I literally was doing TikTok that
Because
whole entire time. And then of course
SKO Media Group's TikTok is on my phone.
don't have.
Because we have like 5,400 followers, and we were doing a live trying to,
I don't even have 100 followers.
Yeah, we have 5,400.
Give out that picture, you'll get 100,000. She's got. She's
That picture will stay in my brain for tonight, I guess.
she's got a shirt that says "Dog Mom," and she let the puppies out.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Oh, yeah. No,
It was there in
it
the
didn't
video.
even-
It's in the video.
It
Oh,
It was
yeah.
in there. It was there in the video.
Oh yeah.
When no, it was. It dropped down while we were ending the video, so it's right at the end of the video.
Yeah, right at the end.
Yeah.
No,
It is.
Yeah, no. No. It
We
wasn't.
had her going, damn it.
I just make you feel better because they would have they would have canceled our TikTok account just like that.
Done.
Done. You're done.
Nudity.
Nudity. You're done. You don't even get a warning. You're just done.
But yet, you know how many acids and everything are
Dude,
shaking on that thing?
God, you go.
My
I've flicked through just trying to see who I can follow. It would make sense to follow on this.
Yeah,
and all you see is these girls shaking their fucking rumps. I'm like, okay, next, and it's like if
That's
some
actually a very good question. How many girls are shaking their ass on TikTok, Kate? I don't speak Morse code. You're actually going to have to use
Good
your voice.
answer.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh.
Babe, I just scroll. I don't even watch. And a lot of them are like big
I'm
jabooty
single,
mamas.
so I watch.
Yeah, Ben watches because he jacks off to it. I go and take a shit, and I actually do more posting than I do scrolling and watching other videos. I post like 6 videos a day.
Looking at the giant rumps helps him shit better. Do you want him going to bed with an ass full of shit and then farting that shit out? Seriously? You want him gassing you out?
Hold on.
That is what you're talking about when you talk in your sleep. You know that, right?
What? Who sent you naked pictures?
No one sends me naked. What? Who sends me naked pictures?
All right, I'll tell you what. Get naked right now, and I'll send him the picture. Go ahead.
What, honey? Oh, now what? No, seriously. What? I know you wouldn't do that, but anyway. What? Now what? Yeah, he knows I'm boning. No, what'd you say?
You're boning what?
Somebody sent you a picture of a naked woman.
Yeah, I did.
No, it wasn't you.
Oh,
No, it was Ben.
No.
Put that post on there after that happened.
One of my friends I'm not really friends with anymore.
Oh, I thought
Boobs.
Someone
Yobes.
sent him a naked picture. Then I would have been like, give him my number. I'm
Then when he sent me, then you sent me a naked picture of Aaron's back. Then I kind of threw up.
I didn't. Take a face off of that and send it to you. You won't know who it came from.
Well, you already told him now. You told him now, so he's gonna be like, "Oh, those are Lori's." Because I sewn those. They were really, really small. Because it's all like a little square. No, the square. The drop down's like really small and it has it's a little box.
And I saw your pretty face, and I saw no shirt, but I didn't see boob, but I saw chesticles, and then
I didn't see boob, but I saw chesticles.
That means you saw boobs.
No, it was too small. It didn't show the whole frame, but then if I would have tapped on it.
But I saw chesticles.
Then I would have been like, oh.
But I didn't see any boobs. That makes no sense.
This is why Ben doesn't get laid. That's why he has to come to me.
Now that's frightening.
Or
You have to go to. Never mind.
Yeah, no.
Let's not go
No,
there.
let's not go there.
That's not.
So
go there.
that was,
He likes to braid my back hair.
Can I see him? Earl, can I see him? Can I see him?
Ben's like, can I see him?
Can Ben see them?
I was a gentleman and actually gave your phone back.
Ben's like, God damn it! I could have seen him.
I should have.
It's up to him.
It's up to me. They're yours. I mean,
They're yours.
they're your tits.
I was a gentleman. You're the one that sent the picture. And not the-
You're the one that sent the picture.
You're the
So
one.
you're making this her fault.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Don't look at me.
I had his phone.
That was funny shit though.
Oh, I don't look like Earl. Hey, it worked.
Oh shit. Laura's like, oh shit. Oh. There's a reason there's a lock on that phone.
Oh, wait, does she have a lock on her phone?
Ben's.
Give. Oh, Jesus. Unlock it.
See the shit you do, honey. This is
Unlock it and go through her browser history.
Oh, God.
That's hers, not mine.
Oh well.
Oh, I didn't want your phone.
Okay then. This is the hunt for the hunt for chesticles.
The hunt for titties.
I was going to say in Ben's case it could be the hunt for testicles, but we don't know.
We get Alex and tell him we're on the hunt for boobies.
Alex, we're looking for tits. Nothing. We should call him Alex. We're looking for boobs. There's boobs.
That's a good daughter.
Yeah, see, that's a good daughter. I am proud
She's
of
a
her.
winner.
I am proud of her.
You've seen my boobs many times. Why are you looking at my boobs?
I mean, yeah.
They're supple.
I mean, you're already looking at porn. You don't need to look at me. That's like I'm like the anti-porn. I get women off, not on. The hell?
You get women off?
Yeah, to turn them right off like that.
Oh, you turn women off?
Yes.
Oh, you said. I thought you said you get them off.
With your
Why is she
boobs
looking
or
at my
the
boobies?
hair?
Well, maybe because they're supple and nice.
Okay. Really? Thank you.
They're supple yet firm.
Oh, I passed firm a long time ago. You're a little turned on by that, I know.
Oh.
What? Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh.
Sound like doggies going ape shit. Uh-oh. It's going through my phone now.
Your phone?
Go for it. You can go through my phone, honey. I don't. Jesus
She's
Christ.
going to the message, though, she thinks.
Here we go. What is she doing?
She's going to send it to
Or
me.
she's
My
deleting
number's in
it
your
off
phone.
She's gonna send it to.
Sending it to me?
Send all.
Send all. Everyone, look at. Hey, what movie? Remember the movie? I can't remember this movie. She's going around showing everybody her tits. The wife.
Jesus Christ. Oh, you deleted it.
Ben is looking at the picture firsthand right now.
She's
showing Ben.
She's
the
showing
picture.
my tits to Ben.
Oh, your tits.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see.
No.
She's showing my tits to Ben. Here, Ben.
Where are
Here's
your
Earl's tits.
I want to see your tits. Dude, I really do not.
Well, you see my tits, dude. We rubbed each other down with olive oil in the kitchen. Come on. Now that sounded gay.
Can we remake that somehow one day?
What's that?
In slow
Oh, the
motion.
olive oil thing. Oh, we should definitely do that.
In slow motion.
And you know, like because we had this cans of olive oil, like the spray olive oil, and wait for it. Wait for it.
Hey, cut me some slack. I lasted until 10 to 10.
You lasted the 10 to 10.
He lasted until 10 till 10. Hey,
He was going down like the Titanic. I was waiting for him to head thump.
Ben's like, Jesus Christ, where are these tits at? I want to see them.
You really. Is there something else we can find other than energy drink? Something?
Yeah, tits. Now keep working on
Time
it.
for me to sleep?
Huh?
Time for me to sleep?
We're talking about tits, and he's still sleeping there.
Dicks? Wait, what?
Oh, dicks now. Oh, we're going to wake up for dicks.
Oh, hey,
Shrek dicks? He wants a big green hairy dicks. Hey, Aaron's face right there goes, okay.
Oh, my.
Oh, my. Ben's looking for...
Ben is looking through Earl's phone looking for the tit pictures.
Where am I looking? What am I doing?
No, I see him right here.
Oh, shit. Oh, I see him right here. Oh, he's like, oh, yeah.
Okay, so basically through the course of the week, what we all need to do is take a picture of our tits and send them to Earl.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
how did-
Hey, there's a poll question. Put it on to some kind of radio show. Who's got the nicest tits? Ben's, Aaron's,
Me,
mine. You know, see, we
Aaron.
can run a
Well,
little.
because it's one of those things that
We can run a little stupid poll. You know,
Well,
like
yeah,
who's got the
a
nicest
poll.
tits?
Probably Aaron. Maybe Tony.
Tony probably has nice.
Tony, do you
Tony's
have
probably
nice
got nice
tits?
areolas.
The hairy?
Tony is so not wanting to be a part of this conversation
Tony's
at
like,
all.
Tony's like, when did I enter the inner belt? Oh my.
Oh my. Well.
Oh
yeah.
my.
Oh, there it was.
Well, I know what's going on after this show.
Yeah. I go sleepy.
Do you work tomorrow?
Yeah, I work tomorrow. Not. I don't have to go until later, but.
It's so quiet you don't even hear it.
I was like, what?
Do you know what we?
Beds will
what do we
creak
need? What
whether
Ben?
they
What
want
Ben?
them to or
Ben's
not.
brainstorming.
No, I'm brainstorming. What are those?
Talk into the microphone.
What are those videos? Those.
We call them porn.
No, we do not.
Oh Jesus, no! You want to embarrass me? Go ahead and show that picture. Yeah, you do. I guarantee you probably do. You want to embarrass me? Show that photo. I don't give a shit.
What
You
about
can-
a hairy ass?
Oh, you want to embarrass me? Go for it. Ooh, oh, babe. Oh, my. And you're on my... Yeah, there we go. No, you're fine. I just had to get my headphone wire. Is pulling my head off. Anyway.
She's pulling your head off?
Pulling my head off.
No, we need to do those quiet videos. Those
Quiet videos?
What are those videos? Those
Vines?
no, those.
Those shh. What?
When you're fucking the dog?
Not. Oh my god. No. What are those?
When the dog's fucking you?
No.
When the dog's going down on you?
No.
When you're going down
It's
on
a
the
horse.
dog?
It's a horse.
No.
Mr. Ed.
No. No.
I had a shot in me.
It looks like you had more than just a shot in you.
No, it was just a shot.
Doesn't take much. You want to hear bad?
Make it play again.
Make it play again.
She's grinding on the ground.
If you show me rotten videos of you, I'm just gonna lose my shit. She's got
Now what are you? Okay, Ben. What kind of videos are you talking about? Silent videos.
Not silent, but those odd fucking like turn on videos that people.
Odd turn on videos.
Yeah, you fucking the dog.
Okay. Okay. What kind of videos? I want to get down to this.
I'm trying to think of the name.
I gotta get down to the bottom of this.
I'm trying to think of the name, but I can't think.
You
of
keep
it.
thinking about tits. I know.
Not-
It's like yes. Oh my. He's looking down like oh, there's hoo ha.
What the fuck are you doing over there? Practicing?
Aaron's jealous right now because he never got to see him.
I know. So sad. No. It'll come to me once I leave here.
Yeah.
It'll come on you when you leave?
Yes, it'll come on.
Well,
me.
we know what he's gonna be doing on the way home.
Jesus. I'll think of it.
Make sure you focus on driving, okay?
I'll try.
Yeah, he'll have his hand on the stick shift.
Yeah.
Which one?
First gear.
Second gear.
Third gear. Ah, damn it! Didn't get the fourth.
Darn. Damn it. No.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Come on, guys. He's too busy holding my phone looking for tits.
No, I'm literally.
Look, he's practicing. He's like moving back and
I'm
forth.
literally just trying to think of the name. What are these?
What are
you
those?
should
What?
know
What?
this is.
What are you talking
Those
about?
just those.
What
any
kind of video?
Those chomping videos or eating video like that
Eating
turns people on.
Eating videos.
Yes,
It turns
and-
people on.
The shit eaters?
Oh my god! I give up.
Two girls in a cup?
No. Oh my god! What? Oh.
Meat spin?
Nope. Nope.
Not meat spin?
Dude, you're gonna piss me off because I can't figure this out.
Remember, you flashed many times.
Say what?
She don't like to knock when she comes in. When Dad's not here.
She walks in.
I can't help what you see when
You walk in, you never know what you're going to see.
not either. Huh? I get it from you. But I never get flashed.
That's just because you can't flash when you're, lying down, prone on the bed, spread eagle with hairbrushes in your backside.
Oh my god!
You got to improvise. Cell phone in one hand, electric toothbrush in the other.
Electric toothbrush. Huh?
I am going to get slapped here in like 2 seconds.
Oh, I didn't even really get. I got like a 5-second view, and then Ben's been holding my phone ever since.
That's her.
Ben's like, "Damn it, where are these tits?"
See him all the time.
I know I see them all the time.
Yeah. And then I get a glimpse for just making a TikTok, being nice, helping for the radio, and yep.
Only on this show.
Yeah, the show.
Only on this show.
Only you can prevent
Boners.
yeah, boners. Yeah, I guess that. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyhow, we're gonna be wrapping up this program now, and we'll be back in about 6 or 7 weeks,
Sometime in January.
Sometime in January. We don't have a date yet, but we will have the date.
Keep your eyes on backalleyradio.com. That's where we'll have any information in regards
That's
to
right.
when
And our Facebook. We'll put it on Facebook. Any information. We'll keep everybody up to date. What's going on?
Follow.
And make sure you follow us. Check out backalleyradio.com. Not much to see, just a landing page right now, but there's information there. But we'll have more information as we get closer to our impending launch date. And then once we have a launch date, we'll have a show relaunch date.
Don't miss us.
Everyone's going to miss us.
You don't think?
Kind of like that rectal itch.
We'll even have more breasts.
And we'll have more breasts on the new show. That's it.
I hope.
We have plenty on this show tonight.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Not even knowing.
Not even knowing, but they just kind of popped out. All right, everybody. We're going to get out of here, and we'll be back sometime after the new year. Hope everyone has happy holidays. And the only thing that sucks, and I was going to bring it up earlier because the tits distracted me, is Tony, this is the second year now that we don't have our Christmas tradition.
Feliz Navidad.
Yeah. So we'll have to do it next year when Back Alley starts back up.
Yep.
But last year we had no radio station. This year we were going to do it, but we're launching the station, so we got to get this thing ready to switch over to Back Alley. So everybody, we'll see everybody in January. Happy New Year, happy holidays, all that stuff before then. We'll keep everybody up to date on when we're going to bring back the show, and that will be in January. We can definitely tell you that. That is the plan, and we'll keep everybody up to date when Back Alley is going to be starting
Earl.
the stream.
And don't eat the COVID cakes.
I love you.
We love you too, Ben. Ben loves me now.
I love you.
He wants to hump my leg now, everybody.
No, I don't.
Yeah. Anyway. All right, everybody. We're getting out of here. We'll see everybody after the new year. And next time we'll be here, we'll be on backalleyradio.com. See
And we'll all
everybody.
be topless.
And topless. Well, we might have to do a topless show.
There you go.
Might as well.
Might as well.
We'll see who comes.
Ben will come all over the stage. All over the studio.
We're going to see who comes. All right, everybody. Good night. We'll see everybody after the new year on Back Alley. See you.